Hey, hello, welcome to round 2 of the winter tournament.
Happy New Year!
That's Lily.
Hi!
My name is Guerric. It's the first game of round 2. We're doing this all again. Playing tonight, we have JC.
Hello.
Rehab.
Hello.
Beehive.
Hello.
And Emu.
Good morning.
All right, the draft has been dealt. Y'all know what you're doing. You've done this before, so everyone, good luck. Have fun. I'm going to go on mute. You can get started, and if you have any questions, just call my name. Boom.
As Chad has clearly noticed, the draft is cursed.
Yes, this draft is cursed. This game is cursed. This is great.
Hate picking maps.
I'm really excited to see this rematch between Rehab and JC, though.
Yes, Rehab and JC were both in the first game of round 1. JC played Badgers and Rehab played Crows, if I recall correctly.
I believe so. Versus that's not possible. Someone has to pick Badgers.
Yes, someone does have to pick Badgers.
It is a requirement.
Badger noise is intense.
Squidmark, I actually did blame you before the stream started that you cursed
because I like the Badgers, but I've never done well as them.
Okay, going Wooden Alliance.
Okay.
Safe pick.
Safe pick. Definitely a safe pick.
This one's especially cursed, Ebon Rook. there's like levels of cursed, and this is very cursed.
Oh, sorry. Do I? Well, I don't have much setup.
No, not really.
Okay, so now we're going to JC.
Yikes.
Badgers.
Well, Amanda, the first time around, it was Rehab who won.
Yes.
Super yikes.
Which, speaking of, yes, Powered Toast Man, that's a long
really
name.
hoping you were
Powdered
just
Toast
gonna
Man
pick
Main.
Badgers, and then I could also pick
09.
Woodland Alliance.
09. Yes, winners from round 1 compete in round 2.
Do I
Rehab
open up the Tinker
is the only
immediately?
person in this game who won their round 1
You can't
game.
pick Tinker. You gotta.
Everyone
Well,
else
if I
will
pick
be
Tinker,
eliminated
it's
if they
gonna
don't win
open for
this
the
game.
next player.
Correct. So Rehab has the power to eliminate 3 people,
Yes.
whereas everyone else has the power to only eliminate 2.
Yeah, I guess we're
Yes,
just gonna.
that is
go
how you would phrase that.
Crows.
All right.
You pick the Badgers.
Okay,
Yeah,
So JC picked
I'm
Badgers.
colorblind.
I'm not totally surprised.
Okay.
Should we rewind?
No, sorry, it's sarcasm.
Okay.
And for everyone's sake, no,
There will
you
be
cannot
more of
rewind the
that.
draft.
I
So if you
apologize
pick,
in
you've
advance.
locked in.
Yeah.
Actually, these guys come out after the relics.
I think I need to turn Rehab up.
You'll probably need to turn Emu up too, just because Emu's naturally quiet.
I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
in
I'm gonna turn Emu.
clockwise.
Okay, Emu at 200%. Never mind.
Because I don't get promoted yet.
Chat, let me know how audio is, by the way. I'm being a little more aggressive with my ducking on the players. I was getting complaints from people that they were too loud, so please
Is
let
that
me know.
right for the first set?
All right. We have. Yep.
So,
I
All right.
appreciate. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate seeing JC put the relics on the river because it helps my brain connect those two. Yes, the reach is extremely low. I'm still looking forward to it though. Like this is.
No, this is.
So I have a funny feeling Rehab is going to pick
Yeah,
Rivers
let's do
just
that.
for the full on
I hope so. Like
memes.
I mean, Rehab has a little bit of leeway, having won his round 1 game.
He does not have the pressure to win this game, but if he wants to eliminate 3 people,
Right. No, I mean he should obviously still try to win. It is good to try and win, but he has a little bit of leeway, I think. So he could lean into
And
the narrative and
Actually,
pick Corvids.
well,
But the thing is,
I think I just
with
put them out.
JC
That's a
picking
little too late
Badgers,
for
Tinker
rule
is now open.
clarification. That is
True.
me.
Yeah, Squidmark saying that Badgers are favored. Sea Coyote agreeing. I have to agree as well. Badgers. Well, we do have Wooden Alliance, but Wooden Alliance are going after Badgers.
And
the theory has always been that badgers would run away with things if the reach is
If
too
you had a
low.
better hand.
We had that very much not be the case in
Ooh,
Oh,
Tinker.
a late round 1 game. But maybe this time it'll be a little better. I think the map was winter that time, and it'll be more favorable this time. We'll see.
I don't know.
He's hidden.
Guerric.
Oh, what's up?
He can't find his piece.
I can't ping, but he's.
Oh, what's up? Oh, you got it?
I couldn't see the maple.
Yeah. Tinker can be tough to see. If you want to recolor it or resize it, that's totally fine after the draft.
Okay.
Tinker blending in with the table. Truly the camouflage of the forest.
Just screwed up my camera position. I'm good at that.
Yes, you are.
There we go. Versus Tinker was not allowed to be picked until the Badgers were picked, because when there's only one red faction in the tournament draft,
Peace die?
the
I
last
was
white faction will be
here.
locked.
Here
So
we
how's
go.
that in the
Dice
normal
exchange.
In the normal draft, if the last faction is white, it will always be
Our
locked,
bond
no matter
Okay.
what.
operation.
Okay.
The tweak for the tournament is that you only lock if there's only one red faction.
Setups
Got it.
for future use later.
All right, now what is Emu picking?
May they justify any type of
This is not a great between.
As long as no one picks those auras, I'm fine.
Well,
I want that on a soundboard.
as long as no one picks the odds, I'm fine.
Yeah, in that accent.
Gotta go full Jersey.
I'm gonna be laughing over that all night.
Powdered toast. It's generally the last faction that gets picked.
It's
Would get locked.
it's always the last faction if they're white. But again, for the tournament, it's only in the case of having a single red faction.
Yep. Which I honestly kind of prefer.
I do too. I think they did it the way they did it just to make it as simple as possible, but
Yeah.
it arbitrarily restricts the freedom of the draft for
Especially
no
if it's-
reason.
Okay, Riverfolk.
I'm
actually happy to see this, even though
Ooh.
you're not gonna get any buys.
well,
Well, you might
it's
get something from the Vagabond. Wow.
Vagabond will
I do think we
maybe
get to see what the 5 cards are once you're River.
Vagabond will
Riverman
maybe
guys.
pick a couple things or buy a couple things. Need to. Vagabond will maybe buy a couple things. Badgers might purchase once or twice, but
Oh,
yeah,
what
this was a real tough choice for Emu.
Luke already wants the gamble. Badgers don't buy often.
I mean, they'll buy bird cards, and look at this hand.
Yeah. But he's got tea. Tinker already starts with a hammer, so.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can expect a Tinker purchase.
And that's at least round 2 funds, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough because Emu would have been sitting pretty if he was allowed to draft Tinker, but
No, absolutely.
it's not how things.
Emu, stop. Emu, stop.
Well, no, it doesn't matter because he's gonna go first, so he gets to change his prices after his first turn.
That's true.
JC Greer, I'm also wondering that whether there will be a second round meta of killing the first round winners.
So now we leave and rejoin.
No.
Not yet.
Okay, they got it.
Once first player's done setting up, they're gonna hit done. Then it's gonna prompt us to draft hands. Yeah, now we draft our hands, chuck the cards you don't want face up top on the deck.
Face down on
Put
top of
your
the
hand
deck.
face down in front of you. I guess I should put a victory point marker out if I plan on scoring.
Okay. You don't need to score.
All right, Emu choosing to keep the item cards.
I agree.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
now after we hit done, those 2 cards just need to go
So I'm
back.
curious if Emu actually even crafts an item before we even get to anything else, because
now
he has
you
the
hit done,
capability.
and then we'll
Because of where
rejoin
he
after that.
started, he can build a trade post in that clearing.
I would have preferred to see that T crafted turn 1, but it could still happen, so we'll see.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, not crafting it could also, though, allow someone to buy it, which would give them funds, which is always good as well. Where did these dice come from?
I don't know, and I don't care. They all die.
I see.
I think someone was playing with the dice.
I can tell.
Did Rehab leave?
I do not know.
Objects.
I would say no because he shouldn't be in a color suit.
There we go. Rehab. Did Rehab leave?
No. Oh wait, JC. No. Yeah.
No?
No, I don't see him.
See JC. I see. 1 second.
All good.
Rehab, did you actually leave and rejoin?
Yes. Do you want me to
I
do
think you did it in the previous step.
it again? Okay, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Autumn embroider.
Yep. It's working.
Don't know.
I'm gonna upgrade my retainers real quick.
Oh, Flamser. Thank you so much for the 6 months. Alright, now it's working.
Turns and thingy bob.
No need for armor with guns like those.
Yeah, these guys bring the guns.
Alright, let's turn turns back on. I think the recorder's working. For chat wondering, I've been talking with somebody who's working
I
on
feel bad for like a
implementing.
person tuning in. They're like, "What is root?" It's a game of jacked birds.
They're working on implementing data collection in the mod, the same way the Twilight Imperium mod does. We tested it with a friendly game on yesterday, and we're gonna see how it works in tournament games now. Yeah. Currently, it just tracks VP gain and the number of rounds, but the hope is one day it can be expanded into. Oh, good point, ArtK. I will correct that for VP.
I think we're good to get kicking. Yeah, I have one.
Sorry, real quick. I need VB to use the white marker for reasons that I will explain some other time.
I just need, as long as they're ominous.
Who made that?
I think Nev made it.
Yeah, that sounds like Nev. But yeah, y'all are set to go. So good luck and have fun.
All right.
Oh, do they have to hit start when I'm in the spectator seat?
These funds.
There we go. Now it's working.
Perfect. I appreciate the
All
water
right.
law.
I will
just being
commit
on
to
the
draw a
table
card.
for everyone to see always.
Yeah, that's great.
Constant reminder. All right, we are drawing a card. It is a
Bird card. That's a potential purchase from Badgers.
Yep. We're not crafting anything turn one though.
We're not, yeah.
We're not going to do that. That's fine.
Yeah, it's not the worst. I mean, the nice thing about crafting the tea is that then you get the points for it, and you could have forced Tinker to aid you for it, so you get that card back.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not the end of the world. You're still going to get a purchase, you know?
Yeah. All right, so now Emu's in the unfortunate position of what do?
What do?
Guess draw another card, see what it is, and potentially just discard it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it sucks because he has a pretty good hand, honestly.
Yes. Honestly, get them dividend funds. I'm just kidding.
Man.
You can't do dividends unless you have a trade post on the map.
That's true. I don't know which game we were playing recently, but one player just for like first like 4 turns was like dividends. That's it.
What? Did you play some game without me? I don't remember.
I did play a game without you, and it was Nev. Nev did that.
That sounds like Nev.
It was a 5-player game. No, it was a 6-player game of nonsense. No, I was one of the 2 vagabonds, and we were all miserable.
Another bird.
That's rough. Okay, so I think I'd probably keep the bird over one of the items.
You could drop a boot.
I think I'd drop a boot.
Or you could just drop the bird dominance and keep the saboteurs.
Look, we got a fire sale going.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I feel about that, but okay.
Interesting.
Bag's another pretty common item in the deck, so. Yeah.
Would you consider setting them to 4? Because any price below 4, the Vagabond is going to be able to purchase that tea for free.
Yeah.
Because of the way their item refresh cycle works, on their first turn, they'll
But will
yeah.
only if Emu barter Emu.
Probably still going to buy it.
He still could buy it.
Works for
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it would still be worth it.
I mean, if I was Emu this point, I'd be like, I will do this, but someone else has to buy.
Right. This is a prime opportunity for some negotiation, some talk. I know Emu's a very quiet player, but I've heard him negotiate before.
I mean,
he's capable of it.
Emu's a very heavy TI player.
Yes.
And Twilight Imperium seems like a game that's critical for diplomacy sometimes.
Sometimes.
Either that or just, whack people over the head.
All right.
Okay, so
Will Rehab buy? I think he should.
before the start of my bird
I'm
song,
gonna turn Rehab up even more.
Sounds
I,
good.
the crafty consumer,
Get those riverboats.
Still buying it.
items
Still buying.
to snag the root tea, correct?
Yep.
That is correct.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Tinker
This
is a problem.
Refresh.
I mean, the number one issue we've seen up to this
Items.
point is when a Vagabond does not get tea.
Yes.
Our Vagabond just got tea. That Vagabond is guaranteed to not have the traditional roadblock.
Mm-hmm.
This is great for Rehab's game.
Did Emu get his 4
We'll
funds?
then
That's a good
slip.
question. He
No.
did not.
That's where we'll be. Explore.
I heard him say explore, and for a minute I was on TI
Help me out.
brain, and I was
Yeah,
like,
give
which
me a
deck do
second
you draw
round. How do I
from?
open
And I
this?
was-
State.
It's a bag.
It's a bag.
Bag.
Not exactly what you want, but it's kind of a nice offset for having to exhaust the one
Bag.
bag, maybe.
Yeah.
I will then craft a root tea.
What? Where do you get that?
Who knows?
2 points. Yep, badgers or otters, you got your ill-gotten gains.
Okay.
Ill-gotten indeed.
There they are. 2 VP and an item?
I think setting it to 4 just helped the otters instead.
It does and it doesn't,
Right.
because if he had needed an extra bag for questing, it would have blocked him from perhaps like doing logistics help in the mouse clearing.
True.
Squidmark, that's correct.
So
Mr. Raja, the Waterman's Law states that you are under no obligation to help your enemies
Wait.
win.
I wouldn't have said that
Hello!
if I didn't think you were an evening. Whatever. I'm done.
Wait, what just happened?
Thank you for continuing to scale the Waterman thing for me. All right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Otters, please use some of those ill-gotten gains to
Oh. Did JC point out that Rehab could quest?
Probably.
Use that to draw 2 cards.
Okay. Draw 2. That's a great thing to do with your first quest.
That's a spicy imp.
You do
That's
technically
a
get to
card.
choose after drawing the new quest, but that is a good
And
choice.
then I will end my
I
turn.
love that. That's a spicy ambush.
You do get to see what your next quest is.
Yeah,
I draw a
JC
card and end
is
my
too
turn.
nice.
Yeah.
JC's very nice. Ooh, lots of foxes.
Fox.
Mhm.
Here are your loyal swole viziers.
They're no longer faithful retainers, but that's fine.
Okay, putting down a
Just be kinda
jewelry
interested in
and
when
tablet
this
way
works.
station, it looks like.
Good start.
Yes. Maybe in a turn when prices are different.
You're the one who told me to
Although
put my
the
prices
idea of
like
immediately,
this.
giving up a chunk of my remaining warriors is appealing.
What if I give them
Let's do
back
this instead.
immediately? 4 warriors is a really easy way to get back.
Yeah, but who's gonna pay the otters when they have 4 payments already?
People who are
Get
terrified
out
of
here,
that
make
vagabond.
a couple way stations. I'm gonna rename them way stations when I have a free opportunity. No recruiting, no decamping. Crafting is tempting, but we'll hold off. We'll act with the retinue. We'll go ahead and just get this started.
Okay, so
Do I
I
smell
will
a
go
battle?
ahead and battle my beloved friend the vagabond here. Would you like to play that ambush?
I will not.
All right.
ooh.
2-0.
Ooh.
3 damaged items.
Nice.
All right, undefended.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that.
No swords,
We're
Tinker's
still friends.
defenseless.
You could aid me in bird card if you have one. I would really appreciate it. We'll pick up this necklace.
Bag boot. Okay,
That's a 1.
so Vagabond might live along still.
And we will use our evening
What am I
move
getting a mustache on
to
that
head
regard?
on
Saw that.
over here. Come back, little friend. You can stay there. Actually, are you coming along too? Yeah,
Little baby relic. So
that guy will stay
something
there.
really interesting here.
And then
None of
we
these
will
factions
go
care about buildings
ahead
whatsoever.
and
Yeah.
gather the retinue.
Well, my game's over, Rehab says.
He says as he is a tinker with a T.
Ooh.
Okay. That is a solid gather retinue.
Retinue
That is
Turn 1.
Solid gather retinue. That one.
draw
feels a
3
little
cards.
I will say I'm surprised to see a fox
that's
in
good.
the move and recover because
Just what I wanted. Now I do have to buy bird
the
cards.
2 way stations currently are in bunnies.
Well, it certainly broadcasts a future
if
plan
I
in that
bought
corner.
That's fair.
A
That's
card
fair.
from you. Would you promise to spend my warriors immediately?
JC doing like the wide eye in chat.
What? What is he gonna? You won't rule anything.
You could use them to recruit still, though.
I don't know if he wants to recruit for it. That's gonna eat up the last of his individual supply.
Yeah, he can't get rid
Do you
of his...
promise, Emu?
Huh.
And
He's
I
only
do
got
them
four
immediately.
left to put on the board.
You wouldn't roll anything, so yeah, you'd have to. Then
You have to recruit
you're creating a badger ball on turn 2.
or an otter ball.
Otter
This
balls are great.
this is actually a really interesting idea
Yeah.
because badgers are going to need policing.
Mhm.
There's a world where Tinker needs policing.
I mean, and they're just next door and they're together,
Yeah,
so
I
just like
can't-
roll on
I
through.
actually can't promise that I'll spend all 4.
Emu.
Okay, then-
Emu's honest. Emu is honest.
Emu's honest. Emu's honest.
Yeah.
He easily could have lied. You know
Easily could have.
what? Where did? Oh, we're just sending him straight to the Discord. Got it. So, a mouse ambush, an eerie emigre.
And
Wow!
honors.
What a stack of supporters.
It's a good supporter stack. Okay, starting off without anybody. But actually, kind
And
of
then I have, like,
going
my
in the
hand.
area where you think that badgers might want to be going.
Yeah, that could maybe be
That's my
some
turn.
smart spreading in the way of badgers.
It's true. It's true.
Alright, no protectionism. Gather funds.
I think had Beehive had one of her
I will spend
buildings
two
out or controlled a
to
location,
establish
I think that Otters would have spent that
trade
immediately.
post.
Honestly, I mean, I'd have taken that deal just for 4 recruits.
Mm-hmm.
That seems good to me.
Well, it's hard because you got to make sure you do it in the right order. And
Let me get my 2 points.
Otters still mess up my
I'll
brain.
forget. Commit 1 to craft.
Okay, we're crafting the boot.
It appears so.
This one.
Crafting that boot in particular. Okay, and that will be another point. Now what would you do? I'd go kill that way station because it's undefended and fun.
That arguably just helps badgers, is the issue.
But what if you killed both of them?
That probably still just helps badgers.
What if you just keep killing it?
If you want to go kill warriors, great. You are hurting badgers. Like, if you want to assault those 2 in the corner, or even the relic, if you're feeling really gutsy, like, great. That's great.
Commit another to draw a card.
Yeah, so this is the summer map. It is just the autumn map with randomized clearings.
Honestly, like, it's not. There's no reason to call it summer. That's just something that some fans called it, and that it stuck. It's autumn map.
Commit 1 to move.
Master Engravers is a clutch draw.
Okay, so we're either going after the Tinker or we're going after the... Oh, wait, no. We're going after the way station.
Going after the way station.
Master Engravers is a clutch draw if you can
Did he do that in 1 move?
Yeah.
Okay, I was confused because some pieces...
I think
And
that
then commit 1 to
Emu changed
draw
his
card.
mind in the middle of his move.
Ooh.
Devil Dant, it actually used to be in digital as well. It was in digital when digital first launched, and then they removed it when they added winter map.
Very odd.
Yeah. But in real life, you could put markers over the clearings. It's a little harder because the clearings are
Then I
colored with the
will
suit,
get
but
rid
it's
of
doable.
Really?
Really?
I am surprised.
I am flabbergasted by Emu's choices here.
Andrew Baxter, I agree. Also, it was at one point.
Yeah, actually, Lake Map was called the summer map in playtesting,
Right.
which I've told the story before. I'm like the only person that remembers that, but it is like slightly confusing for that reason. But anyway, yeah, I honestly don't know what Emu's doing. Discarding Master Engravers, which could have been so huge for his game. So huge. I mean,
Yeah.
Swap Meet's good.
I would have
But-
gotten rid of the false orders.
Yeah, get rid of that false
Yeah,
orders.
need to be
I
worried
mean,
about
who's
that
going to have an
one.
army on
Yeah.
this map? Let's be real.
Right. Well, I mean, you could use
Alright,
it
refresh
to
everything.
open up a relic. You could move badgers and choose not to move the relic.
It's true.
But still,
Slip here.
I mean, Master Engravers is going to get
What
you
do
an
I
extra
need
point
to
off
press
of
to
every
open
single
this door
craft.
thing?
Right click and then be state, and it'll change the state.
I see, okay.
You can also hover over it and press 2.
Ooh,
Oh,
hammer.
features there.
All right, yeah, this is
That's
deadly.
that.
That's a point.
Yep.
Very beginning of the stats collector log. RK, can I do that by just hitting the print log button? Like, it'll give me the whole game and I can send that to you? Cool.
Air a boot. And then spend a boot.
All right, what card did they give to the...
Move south.
Oh, wait, no. There's recovery. Okay. They're in a fox clearing, so
Just some questing, maybe?
they don't have any questing
Yeah, I don't know.
Fix your bag.
left. Prepping for questing?
Craft a crossbow, maybe?
Maybe
Awesome.
that.
Or
No,
I got nothing.
I got nothing either.
Is it cool if I actually move here?
Instead, yeah. I don't think that changes anything.
Makes more sense.
That makes a lot more sense. I mean, you could have slipped up there on your next turn. It doesn't actually matter that
where I
much.
was
but-
going.
Um,
I'm surprised that the Tinker did not aid. Squidmark, yeah, the Tinker
Yeah.
took 3 damage because the Badgers went after them.
Yep.
attack. Alright, then I guess I draw a card. Discard down to 5, and then my turn.
Alrighty.
Can
No,
I
in
get a
camp.
bird card?
You kind of can.
You kind of can.
Do.
Oh, so that use your crafted improvements, Dingus, being
Do I want to
mirrored is
craft a Sabo?
tripping me out.
Um,
Right? I saw you blinking out of the corner of my eye.
I'm a little confused.
1 sec. So move.
And now you're making me hungry.
I'm sorry.
I guess these 2 otters have done a good job of ensuring I don't rule that.
That's true.
That's
That's just
okay.
kind of annoying.
We can go ahead and.
I mean, does that matter? He
You can recover there.
could
bring
bring 3 guys back.
Maybe we live our
Yeah,
best
but then-
lives.
He'll bring
and-
2 guys back.
That's true.
If I buy the bird card, it ends up kind of wasted. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to pass on the bird card for the moment. Instead, we will go ahead and in camp here.
Box
Get
corner,
this
like we expected.
Yeah. Getting a
Then
statue.
we will. Let me do this in the right order. Recruit twice.
Oh yeah, you can just recruit there.
Foxes.
Which bunny clearing? Does he reinforce the tablet or the jewelry?
Jewelry it is. Nope.
Yeah, I'll drop these guys here.
Jewelry it is. I like
Then
how they were
we'll
perfect
go ahead
together.
and
Yeah.
now we craft these boots, beautiful boots for a point.
Oof.
I'm on the board.
This is gonna be hard to actually really
then
read the board
with
state, because with the points,
move,
Wolven Alliance is deceptive,
we will
and
do
so is Badgers.
these 2 need to be discarded. 1 sec, sorry, that's my recruit. Go
I don't think it's going to be
ahead
too
and-
tough because I think.
Here's move 1.
I mean, we're seeing, I think, some smart Badger play. I think it's just going to end up with Badgers
Move 2.
in too good of a position.
Woodland, you can see I have an empty hand, so you can grab one from the deck.
Squidmark, I think this is exactly when you craft as Badgers, when you know you're going to move into
and then
sympathy.
Those are my 2 moves.
So
We'll go
no cards in
ahead
hand.
and
Yep.
battle delve in this fox clearing. Would you like to play an ambush, Woodland?
No, thank you.
All right. That'll be another point for me and another card for your supporters, and I think that locks your supporter track for the moment.
It
Yes,
does indeed.
that is your supporter limit without a base. 5 cards.
Unfortunately,
That
they're
to
not
its
feeding
rightful
him any more
owner.
cards this turn,
We will
so
go
just
ahead
down to
and
5
pick up
stuff.
this.
Yeah,
statue.
unless JC's going to
That's
keep going
fine.
after her,
We'll go ahead.
it's
and,
not going to actually affect her.
Battle delve, same spot, and then pick up this tablet. That's fine. And then we will go ahead and pack these guys up. 2 of them have to move back. You know, I guess I didn't get the dream of martial law. Not everything works out. Move those folks back. We'll go.
Oh yeah, RK. It
recover.
depending on the matchup, it can totally happen.
Fox.
And if it does happen, players should intentionally keep feeding, like because it's just going to cause the cards to
What's
hit the
that?
discard.
You missed a thou shalt.
Thou shalt. Oh yeah. That thou shalt not leave warriors behind for martial law. No, here. I'll do you one better. I'm not gonna leave you hanging. I got you. I'm not a total maniac.
So for recovering,
So what I'll do instead
can you recover both of
is,
those relics
go ahead
at the same
and
time?
recover this.
You could if there was a way station for
for
each of them.
3.
Mm,
I feel like you just helped me out. That gets me to 5.
He's
We're
winning,
not
kill him!
abiding by Waterman's laws at all.
That does kill
That's
that
5.
retainer.
Okay, and then I still
No, it doesn't.
no,
He's
it
got
doesn't.
the one over in the corner.
That's
Yep.
why he put that one over there.
remaining,
I didn't see it at first.
which
There it is.
I can take up here.
And get rid of
Okay.
Wait.
Martial
Did
Law
you
in
have
Texas.
the right?
Wait.
You moved one.
Yeah, he's.
Oh no, you're right. No,
Yeah.
I can't. So no, I can't. That's no martial law that's gonna happen. That's really unfortunate. All right.
They caught it. They caught it.
Nothing to.
I don't
live
think getting
off,
rid of
nothing to
martial
gather.
law, getting
That's
martial
gonna
law on
be
the
4
Fox
cards,
clearing is worth
and
getting
the
rid of
end
martial law in Texas.
of wow.
I agree.
need to buy a
Okay. So yeah, Emu, if I will rule something this turn, do you promise to spend my warriors immediately?
Yep.
He was just like, "Yep, let's go."
Again, on paper, this could be so mutually beneficial.
Gonna buy that saboteurs.
I don't feel like Emu's a dishonest person, though. I've never
and then
seen
let's
him
get started with
lie.
the revolt.
Seen him be a jerk, but I've never seen him lie.
I mean, I was wondering, what do I do with this? Do I push the joke like we've played with him, we're friendly with him? Emu's an asshole. He's a liar and always cheats. These are not true things, but there would be. It's a message to you, Emu, when you watch this back.
No. Emu's too quiet to actually be a jerk.
All right, but we got a revolt in that mouse clearing. We have our base down. It was a magical Christmas land revolt because we got 2 warriors for having 2 sympathy
Okay, so we got the spread out.
over there.
Got rid of the T, put it in the discard.
Yeah.
That's something.
Spend
Train.
that card to train,
Beautiful.
or
Beautiful.
yeah, train an officer.
Yeah, we should have 2 officers now.
Forgot to grab my officer from earlier, so now I have 2.
There we go.
Good, good.
And I will just recruit.
Solid.
Yeah,
I
definitely
mean-
solid.
That is a great turn for Beehive. What?
I'm surprised to see Beehive. There's one card Beehive kept.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen that mobilized or something, but maybe it's a coins or something like that,
Or an ambush.
or an ambush. I typically feel that ambushes aren't worth holding on to, but
I think
Don't
most
you dare
people
give
in the
that to us
community, are in disagreement.
You promised if you want me to buy anything else, you better spend it.
Propaganda Bureau would be great.
Well, Woodland's not buying for the rest of the game.
I might, if you're nice to me.
Yeah, so that was a great turn for Beehive if she can get those warriors back.
Nice and
Is the
light.
big question.
Game of civility and politeness.
Oh, wait. Where's the dice at? Where's the civility dice at?
The civility dice have been deleted. Guerric deleted them all.
Garrick deleted the civility dice. I love
No
that
choice
name.
but to have total war now.
I mean, total war is the only acceptable outcome.
Well, then where are the war dice? Where are the promise cubes, Garrick? Where are the promise cubes?
Ah,
Thank you. You are one of the good capitalists.
Such a good capitalist.
The revolution will spare you.
Beehive's great. Her table talk was great in her round 1 game.
I will say, yeah, Beehive definitely brought a smile to my face, and I'm already definitely making it happy. All right, now the question is, does Emu spend that last one on a recruit? Because it's the only way that he can give Beehive.
He almost definitely
go
just
back.
holds it for the rest of the game, right?
I don't know.
I mean, holding on to 1 Wooden Alliance warrior is not crippling. It hurts, but
It hurts
it's
so bad, though.
and it doesn't hurt
Bad
that
would wanna-
bad.
It does for someone like me
Or
who plays
some,
with 6 officers.
Well, yeah, there's your problem.
Yeah, but it works.
I'm not saying we need to shut them down, but we can make their move a little bit complicated.
You can,
Yeah, it's a whole 10% of your entire
but
army.
Okay, and you can still win without it.
And have they bought from you, Otters? Like, have they?
I'm not saying it doesn't hurt.
If I
I'm
could get
just
some rule back, I would.
I'm just saying it's
fine.
not crippling.
I have
Losing
to be in a
3
position
warriors is
where
crippling.
the rules muck
Losing
it up,
1
so I have to
hurts.
keep
That's
moving
all.
Luke,
in
have
the
you
opposite
ever known me to
direction.
be in my right mind?
And so I can't buy bird
she's with me.
cards because then I'd just be handing them to Woodland. As soon as I have a direction to move in, I can buy bird cards.
Giving them the Woodland doesn't sound like an Otter problem. It sounds like a Badger problem.
It does, and
Thank you, Pat. Thank you.
I'm gonna commit to draw a card.
Okay. Okay.
Got a knife.
Left field, but okay.
he's armed.
He's got a knife.
He's got a toothpick.
Did you get your points for your trade post?
Thank you.
Jeez, 8 squid mark? Okay, that's intense. That's intense.
Like camping.
No.
I will
I'm just seeing chat go like, oh god, oh jeez, oh god, oh jeez, over and over.
JC can't help himself, it seems like, when it comes to helping.
I mean, in fairness, it is on the players to keep the whole table honest. Again, like
Yes.
you're not supposed to opportunistically not remind people of rules and stuff. Like if you catch an infraction, you're supposed to just call it out no matter what.
Yes, but that doesn't necessarily mean giving advice.
Well, telling someone they missed their points is not advice. That is keeping the game.
No, I think there was something else earlier before that point in time.
Yeah.
But Luke, Woodland Alliance is
I will
also in the
commit
pack,
one
so don't they
to-
have the lead?
Craft. Swap meet.
I will say though, Luke does bring up a good point that
And I'll commit 1 to craft. Saboteurs.
fuck it, we're crafting saboteurs.
I was about to say I like the Saboteurs craft and I like seeing it. It's a nice stabilizer for the game. It's going to prevent any coffin plays, any like propaganda bureau for the Wooden Alliance.
I mean,
It
JC just said, "How will I make a coffin now?" So.
in chat. I think it's all around solid, and it potentially protects yourself if you were to craft coffin in the future, or something powerful. So if you have an extra fund you're not doing anything with, I think that's a
If you
solid
spend
craft
the
there.
toast, I could be persuaded to buy another card from you.
The only thing I don't like about this turn is nobody's hitting badgers,
Agreed.
and like
So like
this-
the thing I was gonna say was the most
Or
dangerous thing
mercenaries,
about the
or
badgers right
riverboat.
now is they had one of each relic type on the table. So that's an automatic boost as well.
right. Like I really think Emu needs to be leveraging himself as the badger police.
you.
Like he needs to be talking to the table like I am the one who can police badgers
I
if
promised I
you
would.
fund me.
Yeah.
And he needs to be probably chasing relics down so that he actually scores points,
I agree.
like that corner with the 3-value relic and a way station. I mean, that's 3 points right there between the 2 pieces of cardboard. And he only has to eat through 2 badgers to do it.
Yeah.
That'd be a great thing to go after.
And that's only 2 moves with the otters.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely think this is when you're like, give me, feed me, and I will spend all. Like, honestly, I would have taken that 4 warriors to become a giant ass otter ball turn 2.
Right. I would really like to see these
would've
otters
gone
group
for
up soon.
All right.
I can sort of buy the one fox one up there to place a trade post in the future, but
Yeah.
I'd really like
I'm
to see
hoping
the
that
rest.
we don't see that trade post anytime soon, though.
Which
If I'm
those?
being honest.
Yeah, I mean we really need to see something happen against badgers.
Yeah, I think a part of me is worried that Emu sees the sword and now is like, how do I get trade posts out to craft that?
I think the problem is everyone's going to be tempted to race, and badgers are going to win that race.
Absolutely. No.
Hammercraft, yep.
3 Tammer Tinker. Let's go.
Oh boy. I mean, even then, I don't think Tinker's going to win this race.
No.
I mean, this still goes to badgers if people don't get entangled.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely agreed.
and badgers, play proficiently.
Yeah.
Like that's the
But I mean, JC seems like a pretty proficient.
right.
badger
I mean,
player,
JC's
so.
they're making solid moves up to this point. I just every now and then you make like an absolute statement as a commentator, like if people don't do this, then this is going to happen, and then it doesn't happen for one reason or another. So just like there are assumptions made when you make those absolute statements.
Of course.
That's
I mean, I
6
shouldn't judge you for making
items
absolute
plus
statements.
2
Oh, I
feedback.
get
So
it.
right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a boot.
Versus, you're not wrong. The problem is
You
Tinker
take
has no
honor
swords
of a
and no
card.
crossbow right now. If Tinker were to get a crossbow and a couple swords, I would agree with
you
you.
are too
I think
kind.
then the table needs to be afraid of
It's like-
Tinker racing by
It's like
feeding
a
off
breath
of
fresh
Wooden
air for
Alliance.
both of us.
Okay, Tinker getting some aid points in from the badgers before potentially going. Well, he can't go hostile without a sword, but yeah, he's got 2 hammers and he's in a
Gonna
fox clear.
build another card.
Freeman, Vagabond can buy from Otters.
Oh, there it is. Now he's got a
Oh,
sword.
maybe not.
He gained a toothpick.
And the boot. So did I get myself 2 points for that? No.
You got 2 points for the hammer, jumped you up to 6.
Yep, and then I got you 1 to aid you, and then 2 more for the knife. And then I will
Run away.
quest. Or not explore, there we go.
Okay. It's another hammer. Ah, it's another boot.
And again,
Is it another hammer? What?
I meant sword. My brain is struggling. It's been a long day, okay?
Yeah, I wouldn't say never, Freeman. I mean, we've already seen it happen this game. We saw the turn 1 buy. And with a T, like Vagabond can buy
Don't you
some
run
cheap
from
stuff.
me.
Like it's totally possible. But again, like this is why it just needs to be a conversation that's happening.
So this is really interesting.
Oh,
Vagabond's
so am I
going
doing
out
this
of their
right order?
way to be
you
out of the
just-
way.
I think that's smart because Badgers are going to fight opportunistically.
Yeah, the very
They're not
last
going to
thing
go out of
is
their
the
way to
other
police
stuff.
Vagabond. And Otters don't want to go away from the river if they can help it, and realistically should be
Wow.
focusing on Badgers.
Turn this boot
So
to
I
be
think
used.
Rehab's playing this totally correctly.
All right, math time.
Can you just for a quick second show me on the board what's being written on the table?
What are we talking about?
Ah, tic-tac-toe. Got it.
Oh yeah, they're just playing tic-tac-toe over there. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, knots and crosses. What? That's what it's called.
I know that's what it's called. It's just funny
Not sure why it's funny.
because it's not what it's typically called in America.
That's true.
I really
But everyone
wanted to
knows
just
I aspire
hang
to be
out
not
there,
American.
but you didn't. All right.
You're right. I do remember this is
So
a
I
double.
don't think we're in
double
an
rematch.
in-camp
We got the
or
root game, and we also
decamp.
have
Actually, we're
our
gonna go
off-board game
ahead.
rematch.
We will actually. Do I have enough guys
What's-
left? Yeah.
What's
Let
the
me just
jingle
run
for
the numbers.
tic-tac-toe?
Yeah.
4 here, 1 there, 1 there. Keep 1 here. Oh, Man, I'm still having issues just keeping martial law anywhere.
That's not even how you spell toe for tic-tac-toe.
Costs 2 cards right now. Okay.
I've never heard that, Squidmark. Like as a jingle, I've never heard that.
Let's go ahead and pack
heard
up
that?
shop.
Tic-tac-toe
think.
3 in a row? Yeah, I've never heard that. But also, I was never a child. I was born.
A small robot.
I was gonna say a grouchy old man, but that works too.
here. That actually is going to leave me short.
Well, we are in Ohio, where there's
I
nothing but
could
fields.
Move in there.
Not even humans. Have you not gone south, like at all?
What do you mean have I not gone? What do you mean there's only fields in Ohio?
There's like a ton of fields.
In
south.
life, you're
I
always
mean,
one action.
there's a lot of fields, but it's not only fields.
But it's a joke. All right.
3 in a Rosses.
Is Badgers considering going after otters?
Right. See, Luke is like, I lived in Kansas. Let me tell you, fields.
That's true. Kansas
When
also
you
has
say
a lot
it's
of
all fields, I think like Kansas. I don't think Ohio.
Ohio's in there for me. I agree with them.
We have a lake. That's not a field.
That's half Canadian.
We get half of it. Columbus is like exclusively concrete and
okay, so
Cheers.
we're gonna
I
decamp
was gonna
here.
say
Get an extra
whatever
guy.
roads are made of. I'm forgetting now. I'm blanking.
Asphalt.
Asphalt. Thank you.
We're gonna go ahead and let's do this in the right order. No,
Freeman, there's nothing good in Ohio.
I should have said that.
can't
Dirt.
get this
It's
back.
not asphalt, it's dirt.
Freeman, there's nothing good in Ohio.
That's a lie.
You don't need to visit
I
Ohio.
love Ohio.
recruit. We will
But
recruit.
anyway, back to the game.
twice.
Back to the game. I think JC finished planning their turn, and they're executing it,
Alright, recruiting twice.
discarding a bag and a charm offensive for it.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Always good, always good.
We will then move into daylight.
I've seen a lot of them, Luke.
To
We probably haven't seen all of them.
we'll craft investments for 3.
Ooh. Yeah, Coincraft. I was a little concerned about that with the 2 bunny way stations. Maybe that was an argument to remove one of them.
See,
In
look,
hindsight.
my brain told me to remove one, and it was totally right.
You gotta justify things you say.
No, I don't. I just say things.
Move.
Yeah, I didn't think of that until after we talked about it. But yeah, that maybe would have been a good justification to remove one of those bunny way stations.
I missed the de-encampment. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
I don't hate it because it was a statue or a figure
Yeah.
way station, right?
Yeah.
And if you look, the figures are
Go ahead
right next door.
And
right here with sympathy nearby. So this can signal just abandoning these for now and shifting your attention this way, which I don't hate.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I think we'll battle delve.
No. What it is
Here
you're answering
for
any
this,
violence as a
out of
strategic
this rabbit
choice.
clearing. Actually, so I've seen tablet.
Right, Freeman. That's why
Agreed.
that's why otters really needed to have those
Good, but
conversations
we're gonna
as
battle
early as
here and
possible.
Pick up
Yeah.
this,
Because if purchases were going to happen, they were going to happen early.
this,
If I was Otters, I'd be like, you know what?
necklace, back
I think we
crosses.
can barter out a trade
This
here.
be gone.
I'll come in and I'll just destroy the warriors so you have the funds to buy from me.
Then we will battle delve.
A lot of relic defense getting set up everywhere.
Battle delve at.
Badger's spreading out a lot. Which
Luke was
is-
saying earlier, the Badgers are spread
I don't
thin,
think I
time to
wanna do that.
punish.
Well, he's pointing out now that they're
Yeah,
playing
we're
like to the
going
full
against
double
the
axis.
otters.
Like they're playing both
don't
to
have an
surrounding
ambush,
force
roll it.
and to ruling clearings of a suit.
Agreed.
Which is
Oh.
2 dead otters.
Dead otter.
Oof.
That's
Pick
not
this up.
good.
That comes back.
which is interesting to see. This is not super common, and it can only really happen in this really low reach, cumulative reach game.
Move.
But it's interesting.
Yeah, actually.
I mean, I agree, Luke. It's probably inefficient.
One guy.
JC could probably afford to be more
And then we
aggressively
will
churning
recover,
the retinue and pushing
roll
for
3 rabbit
recovers,
clearings,
but-
so don't lose the card.
I think it's interesting to see at least.
It is definitely
Jumps
very
us up to
interesting.
11. Then
Squidmark, that's correct. We absolutely. However the table chooses to respond to this Badger turn will be very telling.
live off the
Because this
land
should
that
be,
I've
like,
avoided for
full
one
table
more
panic
turn,
right now.
And
you know?
then we will go ahead
I'm not hearing
and
much table
gather
panic
a
though from
retinue.
anyone.
They're all being very quiet.
They are. That's why we get distracted with talks about Ohio.
Is that what we want to do?
I mean, I think I agree with the earlier statement that Otters really should try to
Maybe.
be capitalizing on this, just so this way they can get
Yeah,
those relic
that's
points
fine. That's a
and
cool
get them off
retinue.
the board.
And then
Right.
we will draw 3 cards and end our turn.
This is looking pretty good for JC, I gotta say.
It is.
Okay, so Badgers are set up to score next turn as well, so it's not going to be a 2-swing.
No.
You haven't made any combos yet, so you still have the 3-point.
I mean, if this is a Badger win, this could really set the tone for the round, because people have been speculating, like with all the practice games that have been happening, that maybe Badgers would start to dominate this round.
At some point, you gotta stop feeding the otters.
So this could be this could be just an omen of the rest of the round.
It's happening again.
I mean, in fairness to Beehive, like Emu gave all the funds back.
Yep.
It was mutually beneficial.
I mean, honestly, with losing 2 warriors, having that just like 3 extra warrior boost potential is so good for the otters right now, especially if they want to maybe keep the Badgers in line.
I mean, this is so great for both of them up until Otters betray.
Yeah.
But up until that point, this is terrific for both of them. Because, I mean, people all the time talk about how Wooden Alliance should never buy. But, I mean, objectively, Wooden Alliance loves everything that Otters are selling. They love cards. They love the connectivity of riverboats.
That's true.
They love the rule of mercenaries. Like, it's good stuff.
And recruit.
And I mean, honestly, like, at this point, for Emu, I don't think it's a good time to betray the Woodland Alliance, because...
We got to move organized recruit, right? Where did that happen? Oh,
the river.
Across the river. Okay.
Because he bought river. She bought riverboats.
She bought riverboats. Yeah.
Whoa! I was thinking about Emu. I was like, they bought the riverboats from the whatever. Anyway, I think that's actually kind of another reason why I have such a hard time
I will
playing
gather funds.
Riverfolk, is because I am not dishonest. I cannot lie. I don't like betraying people. It hurts.
These things are not as true as you're saying they are.
You do not know what is in my heart, sir. You do not know how much it hurts me.
I did.
Like, the only time I will betray someone is if I end the game that turn.
Chat, Riverfolk can always just recruit. Like, recruits are good.
Mm-hmm.
Devil Dant, opinion about power creep of Marauder expansion. I should point you to the stats for round 1, particularly for Eerie. Take a look at Eerie and how many games they won in round 1.
Real quick.
And Woodland Alliance, but
Woodland Alliance is the best win rate.
But they specifically mentioned cats and Eerie, so that's why I was pointing out Eerie.
Everyone else get to see what the card is?
But
or is it they?
In general, I think Badgers are potentially very strong. I think Warlord is strong, but answerable, and people just need to learn how to counter Warlord. What's the question?
Guerric.
I have appeared. What's up?
So if the otters use swap meet, the card they grab from someone, is it revealed publicly as soon as they grab it, or after the swap meet has resolved?
As soon as they grab it, because it's in their hand.
Okay, now everyone knows my secrets.
Secrets revealed.
Okay, that's exactly right. Badgers, their strength is hidden behind their complexity.
That I was trying to...
But as people learn them, they're going to see just how dangerous Badgers are.
In the retinue.
Quick, top red factions, Guerric, go. What does top mean?
Favorite.
Well, I mean...
Objectively speaking, great.
I mean, there's many ways to define greatness is the issue.
That's true.
Like,
I guess subjective greatness.
Eerie are incredibly consistent, and consistency is power.
Right, and then I'll move on to daylight.
But moles tend to be more game warping. You know,
True.
moles and Badgers can both be very game warping.
So can Warlord.
Warlord is a combination of game warping and consistent, but can be more easily countered than Eerie. So like, Warlord is stronger until it isn't. Like, it's very hard to just objectively...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not the one riding on 3 hammers right now.
Get the death ball.
I've cleared out the easy stuff. At this point, anything I do forward is just going to be feeding.
Yeah.
Oh, please don't give the toast back. You madman. What are you doing? I love it.
I love the pain that JC is in as they said that, but also how much they loved.
I'm 100% with JC. Like, I love to see this.
Okay, I think at this point I would go to the Southern River clearing and try to get rid of that way station and that relic. Just go for blood.
100%.
Well, actually, did Emu keep the card that they stole from JC? Yeah, okay, go for it. I wouldn't want to give JC the capability of having 2 fox clearings, so you want to maybe lock one up with Bunny, but in case they have the coins now, I think it's good to go and destroy it. Especially since they stole the sword.
I will say 3 warriors is dangerous. With how many actions? 5? 4 battles? There's an argument for going for this jewelry just because it's safer. Like, this is basically guaranteed. This is a risk.
Yeah, but I feel like that's better. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, this is certainly better if it works, but this could backfire. So do you go for the thing that's risky but better, or the thing that's safe and worse?
But if it does backfire, that disincentivizes the little lines to buy from you again.
I have a feeling Beehive might be buying anyway. I think Beehive recognizes the symbiosis that can be achieved here.
You sure you want to do this?
Especially because,
You've seen my hand. You know I'm fighting.
Battle Rager, that is a good point. The tougher clearing is on the river, which is good. That said, I don't know that badgers are going to punish not being on the river over here.
I just want to come down here.
So here's the thing that I agree with Battle Rager out there, is those otters are now stranded. Because there's no, I guess they can move from the
But that is a valid form of capitalism, I guess.
What? Bludgeoning?
Yeah.
Oh,
Emu! I don't think you can afford to do that! I don't think you have enough actions left!
Let's find out.
I think you want 3 battles for that, just to be safe.
I would have preferred to see the battles first, but I understand that Emu wanted to
battle the badgers here.
1 second. 1, 2, 3,
or even just do 1 battle and then decide, you know?
There is a relic. There is a level 3 jewelry that
even if I did 4 damage to you,
little lines.
There's no way the relic doesn't end up undefended afterwards. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Okay. He's looking for a coffin.
I send my warriors to the graveyard.
Okay, 3, 2, so 2, 2.
So 1-1.
Oh, 1-1. Right, I forgot.
And this is why you really wanted 3 battles.
Yeah. Well, if it...
I'll battle again.
I tried.
I'd like to play an ambush.
I'm gonna keep it. Roll away.
Come on, 3. Yeah.
1 badger, 1 otter.
You know who loves this?
Tinker.
Tinker friggin' loves this. Oof.
Oof.
And for a trade post.
Yeah, not worth it for the trade post, especially because it's 2 points.
Could have been same number of points, but you would have denied those points from someone else.
And you would have kept the funds for later.
And you would have kept the funds.
Do more things.
Rough.
But this is definitely gonna be a shift from badgers the problem to triple hammer nonsense.
That'll be
the problem.
I mean, badgers are still a problem. Like the table should not make the mistake of thinking that badgers are not a problem now, because they're still a problem.
Agreed, absolutely. Agreed.
But this is making Tinker more of an equal problem. Like the scales are shifting a little more in Tinker's favor.
All right, what I'm going to do is refresh. Boot. A hammer. 2 hammers.
3 hammers. 8 hammers. Okay, right now, Vagabond is bag locked.
3 hammers.
Oh, Luke, I've heard how badgers are always a problem, especially when someone certain plays them.
Let's do an actual torch.
Welcome to Home Depot. We have everything you need.
1, 2, 3. What's the last thing I should do?
So the last explorer is a sword.
Yeah, but how do you get there and get back, I guess, 2 moves.
You slip in, move out. Oh, you don't have the refresh.
You could do it.
Wait. Is are otters in the same clearing as that relic?
Yes.
Aid.
For a boot?
Yeah. You slip in. Aid them.
1, 2, 3,
Aid them.
4, 5, 6,
Grab the
7,
sword. And then wander, and then whack.
All right, first thing I'm going to do is slip over here.
I mean, you can do it either way.
And I will battle the relic.
Yep.
That's a good point. We might be seeing that here.
Yeet. I think that's what
Yeet. That is in fact what they say.
Stuff by Rudy. I don't have the numbers offhand. I also don't know how comfortable people would be with me releasing that, but I can say there's at least there's at least a handful of people who were identifying as female or non-binary, which was heartening to see. Like there was more than I was anticipating, and I was excited to see that.
Yes.
Could have gotten some coins out of you. Oh well.
I have not been able to play Badgers recently.
The thing about I will spend 2 hammers to craft some coins.
PJ Darker, you made that. People couldn't figure out who made that for a while.
I was wondering.
Coincraft. There's the second coins for Tinker.
Second coins for Tinker. This is.
Ooh. Moro, you have a good point. I am extrapolating from pronouns, which I probably shouldn't. That's a fair point. My mistake. Yeah.
I love how eating has become a common term in our vernacular, and I'm pretty sure it's due to James because he was always like, "I'm gonna eat this guy over here from the buried giant."
Run away.
Running away.
Bravely. And craft a tea for 2 points.
That is why you don't need to search for that tea. But I think I would have. Nope. Yeah, I mean that's a pretty good turn. A part of me wanted to see a bit more defensive on Squidmark. We're gonna finish out this round, and then yes, we will gladly put up
cards.
Things looking real good for Tinker, though. I got to say.
Things looking real good for Tinker.
Radio.
I'm quite sad that Emu left those 2
we
points
will
on the
go
table.
ahead
and I'm sure Emu is as well.
I'm sure. Can't tell. He never shows emotion, but I'm pretty sure he is.
No Darth Caboose, no Freeman. Mercenaries do not get around martial law.
Yeah, not a great.
Yeah, they do not.
Solution
here. Especially because they only count during.
Mercenaries are daylight and evening only, and it's for rule and for battle against factions other than the River Folk.
You did.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So if the end is move, recover.
Yeah, Gooey, it could. Cat getting excited for Gamble.
Oh, I guess I can camp you as necklace.
I mean, why wouldn't you be excited?
If we do necklace here.
Makes it so real knowing that actual eliminations are riding on this. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Move. You're always one short, right?
Squidmark, to reiterate. The only person who has won a game in round 1 is Rehab out of these 4. So if Rehab wins, the other 3 are eliminated.
Hey, if you're not thinking about recruiting, you want to buy a bird card?
If anyone else wins,
I kinda do.
then the winner and Rehab will both go on to round 3.
Am I gonna get my dudes back?
No. We need them around so we can.
The real issue is you have 2 pairs of swords.
You have been deemed unworthy.
I think you need to either craft or drop
the line
and
you
throw
are the
away
weakest link,
because,
just like
well, it doesn't really matter. The vagabond can just search for them. We're in a bit of a pickle. Rather than that,
Gooey Kablooey, it is.
have some
It
fun,
continues
punch the
until
vagabond,
enough
please.
people have lost twice that we are down to
I think you've
16.
done a good job of
or
setting me up so I can't
close
do
enough.
my
We'll
triple
figure that
round
out as we get there.
maneuvers.
And then we'll go into a single elimination semifinal and then final.
Yeah.
And this
I think
is a
if we
good
get
time to
under
hit
16,
him
that's
such
when we'll
that
probably
you'll
start looking
he
at
can only do 1 damage to you. You can go
rankings or
hostile with
something.
him. So
We'll
that he
we'll
can't
see what
then
things look
pick
like
up
going into
4
round
points off
3,
aiding you.
and we'll play things by ear.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
All right. Let's
Have a good one,
attack.
PJ Darker.
Have a good flight.
Um,
I know that feeling of watching a game as the flight's about to take off and being like, I don't
yeah, I
wanna
guess
go.
I know.
From recruiting entirely. Let me just make sure that I have this totally right before I buy this card. So it would be battle, recover. Yeah, sometimes you figure it out as you go. We'll buy that bird card.
So I know that
For
badgers
3.
have more warriors than would the
and then
lions.
we'll go ahead.
Playing them,
and
it does not feel that way sometimes.
Yeah.
Uh,
That was the last Warriors
camp
Badgers had left to buy with. Badgers are all out of their supply now.
statue here.
They got one now.
As far as moves go, I think we're just gonna move.
Okay, so no recruiting afterwards for just like a one.
Well, before that, I can
Probably bring your badger
decamp.
back.
But will I?
But
Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and just. Yeah, I think I'm gonna decamp this guy. Get that back on the. Oh, Is decamp a replace action where I have to be able to?
Yep.
I don't think I can decamp.
I mean, you have the one keeper where you just put off to the side for some reason.
Yeah, they
And
removed this one
That was
burn in camp,
That's
and then
correct,
didn't.
right? If I don't have a warrior available, I'm not able to decamp. Asking the table.
Asking the void that is
sure.
the table.
Guerric.
And I mean Guerric.
Lily?
What's up?
If there's no warrior available, you can't decamp, correct?
That is correct. It is a replace.
I should have just not said anything. Okay, no decamp. Oh no, I do have a warrior from the in camp.
You do, yes.
He just did not make it back to my little.
I was like, we don't want to say, but I
Cool.
want to say.
Life
Yeah.
continues.
I wasn't gonna say it
whether we want to or
until
not.
they said it.
I'm glad that they
We'll go
noticed.
ahead and get started then. So we will move over here. We'll go ahead and we will start with
Darth Caboose,
battle.
you do need to have the warrior in supply
Ooh,
to
You know
decamp,
what?
because it uses the term replace, and replace
Yeah,
says that it's a
battle
remove then place
In
that you
this
must be
clearing,
able to
or
perform
in this
full.
mouse clearing to pick up this statue using the.
So yeah, crafting coffer
the
makers
vizier.
can prevent decamps and encamps.
It's a
if he
1. I
takes
get to
those
hold
warriors
on to
away.
it.
Well,
We'll
if you
battle delve
don't have any in the
the
supply.
same clearing.
In this
it's gonna be a
situation,
3,
it
so
would have
I will
prevented
lose
that
the
because
Sabo.
the encamped badger would gone to the coffer.
yes, that's correct, Squidmark.
Then, oh, I really shouldn't have parked these guys over here. I guess that was a mistake. Cool. We'll go ahead then. Move into evening.
Yeah, Wooden Alliance
We will.
is a remove then place, as I recall. It's not a
Replace.
It's not a
pack
replace.
up
Interesting.
with 2 guys are gonna have to go here.
How many cards does? Can I see the reckoning?
1 guy goes there. Move.
3. Okay.
Hey, Sparky.
You know what? I guess they're all just going. All right. They're all taking a tour.
I'm surprised with this one. Honestly, I was expected to see the 2
'Cause
badgers
I have 3
swap
relics.
and then
I wish I
do
had.
the
I
third.
should have recruited. We'll go
I
ahead
don't think JC
then
could have recruited, could they?
and
Yeah, no,
maybe
they
I'll
didn't
just
have
leave
warriors.
one guy with the
Then
necklace.
buy cards.
Fair.
But yeah,
Fair.
like I would have leave the jewelry and just taken those 2 and put 2 badgers back because you only need 1 card to recover.
Move? Move?
No, because like this will still get you off the land twice, but maybe you want that.
Yeah.
I mean, live off the land isn't the worst.
Uh,
It's just a single dude at each clearing.
This is true.
Single warrior.
then we will recover
PJ Darker, go get on your flight.
with the fox card with statues. And then that'll be
You can be on the flight and watching from the seat. And
I'm just giving them a hard time.
waiting for the phone to just cut out.
Freeman, I believe these are in the forest.
and then
I think they're
with our
just
remaining
they're on the
evening
river.
move,
I think they're just
Close to your
too
fox
close to the
retainer,
clearing.
right?
Yes.
No, you will.
yes, I rule 3 fox clearings.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
And then with my evening move, we'll come back up here with the whole ball. Yeah, I guess the whole ball's coming along. That's the last
to the jewelry?
move. Was move, recover, move back.
Yeah, I was just wondering
We'll
that.
live off the land.
It's not
Hey.
there. There it is.
Oh, I was hiding.
Time.
There it is.
I found it.
And then we will gather the retinue, which will involve another. Yeah.
I'd probably like to see, that go into that column. And I'd like to see a couple suited cards into recover.
Get in
Yep.
there.
Yep. JC's on it.
So why do you want suited cards in recover?
And from
Because
there, we'll go ahead
you're happier burning
and
cards to recover,
draw
and you're happier burning suited cards than
3.
bird cards.
That's true.
So the general gist is
Uh,
pump suited cards into recover, and then get rid of them with recovers, and put the birds
First
into
off, the revolution will continue.
move, battle delve, move as needed.
So as far as I'm
Love to
grok-
see
Coffin makers hitting the graveyard. As far as
I'm like grokking the badgers, it seems like you can never burn cards from
Got a point for that.
the first column,
the first column.
correct. You can only ever
Sympathy.
shift them.
Yeah.
I will craft
Bad
the
lamb
planners.
bamboo. Bad la bamboo. We're not playing.
Yeah.
But also, Guerric, when he does play, he does hide his hand
mobilize.
just because he prefers not to clutter up
Or
the screen.
organize, rather.
Sure, but I think the question is more like, why are we not seeing the players' hands? And
Oh.
it's because we're just spectating. You know, we're
Oh,
just
yeah.
watching.
Oh, another thing is if we play in affectionately termed God mode, they can see where our hand is floating, and we don't want
Move,
them to
organize.
notice what we're talking about.
Yeah, there's all sorts of reasons why it's good for us to hang out in the spectator seat. It's more suspense for us because we're experiencing the surprises as they happen. We're not opening up the potential for stream sniping. We don't tip off the
And that's my
participants
turn.
with our mouse.
I really do love the wall of Woodland Alliance around here, but this is also very telling. I feel like we have a race.
I will gather funds.
Yeah, a lot of racing.
I will also state though, we have now finished this round out, so maybe now's a good time to.
Yeah, sorry, I'm catching up on Beehive's
I
turn. I
will
noticed the
swap
Corvid
the-
Planner's Craft, which is
The
great.
vagabond.
4 officers. I mean, Woodland Alliance is in a great spot
Woodland Alliance is in a great spot.
if the game doesn't end too soon, you know?
Labamo.
Bad Labambo.
Bad Labambo. I see it. If they kept the 3 funds, I would not have gotten the other 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think somebody asked what Badgers purchased from Riverfolk. Badgers purchased a bird card.
The bird dominance, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was Dominance. But yeah, I guess it's time to start thinking about gambles. Let me look at the board.
I'd say it's probably.
Alright,
London
and then
into-
I will.
I don't know. I don't like pairing 3 of them together at all.
Sorry, at the start of Birdsong, I wanted to use Saboteurs. Is that
Yes, over the
Okay.
Marrow. Go get that.
I guess, no, I already used Swap Meet, so I already saw cards.
North Abbott, I solely
I see,
bet
like, I'm
on,
tempted to say
the
yes because it
Marble Olympics.
benefits me,
That's
but
where
I think
wanna
it should
bet.
be up to the player you'd be saboing if we've moved phases.
Yeah,
I'll
that's...
just hold it.
How
I'm saying
many
no.
victories have the
What was that,
Otters
Rehab?
scored? Let me pull that up.
When
Yeah,
you
we
do
could talk
that,
in
let me
either
start
direction.
setting up that prediction.
Yeah, it's you call it, Beehive.
Not this turn.
Okay. Fair enough. I gave those to you for punching.
And
There's a vagabond
the gamble
out
is
there.
live.
Woo!
Your options are seat. No, wait, did I do the wrong ones? I just did the wrong ones, I think. Hold on.
Oh no!
Hold
don't
on.
Do that. That's gonna
Hold
muck
on.
up my rule.
Oh, that was wrong.
I need my Fox
Oh.
clearings.
Hold on.
And submission. Yeah, we're deleting and returning.
Hold on. I'm an
three
idiot.
of them. I
We're
guess
gonna do
I have
this
to
for
come
real.
right now.
It's meant to be 1 or
a long
3.
walk.
Or 2 or 4.
What was the question
There
I was
are
looking
a
up?
bunch of lovely people.
Otters win rate.
Happily selling
Otters
supplies
have
along
won
the way
2
for
out of the
a small
9
fee.
games they've played.
Yeah,
in
I have a
rounds.
suspicion I'm. Well,
1, 3, 2, 4. Yeah. All right.
I mean,
For real this time.
please slow down the vagabond,
Your options are
or at least go hostile.
1, 3,
in some
or 2,
capacity.
4. So either
But also
Otters,
I
Badgers,
that, yes.
or Tinkerwood Alliance. I apologize for the confusion.
Everybody else tells you to.
He's a businessman. He follows the market. This is
Yeah.
what investors want.
I got him 4 things at the start
So
of this
from
turn.
round 1, since I have this in
And
front
then
of me, I might as well just start rambling.
spend this
We
one to
see
recruit.
a 22% win rate from the
I don't even know why
Otters.
I say things.
We have seen an 11% win rate of the Vagabond. We've seen a 11% win rate of the Badgers, and we've seen a 58% win rate
this
of
to
the
Battle
Woodland
of the
Lions.
Vagabond.
Yep.
Any ambushes?
Now,
I do not play ambushes.
going even kind of like more
Wait,
meta than that.
Ooh. Emu's policing the Vagabond.
Oh boy.
War were declared.
War were declared. Oh, also, Nev, I'm at 180,000 points. Thank you very much. You need more than that to take my spot.
Then I will commit to draw a card.
Ooh, crossbow.
Like to see it, like to see it.
It's either a point or a purchase, you know?
Squidmark, I half the time just don't gamble. I think I threw 80,000 coins one time to try to lose all of them.
First one to 100k Guerric coins becomes the new Guerric.
There we go. All right. I've been told to join the gamble, so let
Is
me
that
go figure out how to
tunnels just hanging out, or did you craft
where
that?
I'm at.
Oh, sorry, that was what I was giving him
Alright.
from Swap Meet.
God, that was swap meet. I was
I
wondering
want to
that
live
too.
in a world where you craft tunnels as Vagabond.
Rural Juror, yeah, the game is very different without favors. It's you're allowed to actually like build into grindy states rather than like things just explosively dying, like and just collapsing at random points.
Explore.
Get that other thing.
That last sword. Yep, there we go.
Very cool.
Garrett gambles games. Yeah, without favors, you're allowed to play the game. That's the less diplomatic way of phrasing that. But I agree, Nev. Favors are bad, and Cole should feel bad.
So I will build a bag or craft a bag.
Okay. Crafting. Good. Yeah, I don't think...
That's not true, Freeman. Others absolutely can win without favors.
Oh, I'm sorry, Antic.
Oh, I'm sorry, Antic. Yeah, I've heard that before. There's nothing I can do about it.
We cannot change country laws.
Yeah, I can't change your country's laws. I'm sorry.
I still wish I knew how to clip videos in Twitch, because I don't.
This has been a very awkward questing.
I mean, Cole claimed that he's slowly listening his way through the tournament games, so one day, maybe.
I hope. Ooh, favorite vagabond.
Quest refresher for Summit Tournament. When you watch this back, JC, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no.
What's up?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
One day I'll get a very angry message from Cole, yeah.
Can't even do that. He's gonna try to go here, but I can't because of the Warriors.
Thank you, Pat. Thank you.
Pat, why would you do this? Curse your betrayal. In all seriousness, don't spam that at Cole.
No.
He's a busy man. He doesn't need his Twitter spammed by people needing.
Repair train at least to repair him.
It begins.
All right, focusing on the game. The real vagabonds are the friends we made along the way.
That is the slogan for Root the RPG.
Gooey Kablooey, I also have doubts about Quest Refresher, but that's not for now. PJ Darker, thank you so much for the subscription.
Nev, Cole knows Guerric's name though.
He knows who I am. He knows how to.
Hey, this person that I know of says I'm a bad person.
I guess I will attack the others here.
Colonel Cabbage, that's like asking me to choose my favorite child. But
also have a good memory.
So yeah, I don't remember 32 games. I'm gonna be honest. I'm worried I'm gonna go to talk to Woodland War Machine for their interview episode, and they'll be like, "So tell us about round 1," and I'm like, "I don't remember round 1."
You just pull up the stats and start reading those off.
Yeah.
Game 1 of round 1 was the longest.
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
Game 1 was exciting, but it was long. Game 2 or 3 were shorter, but also good. Yeah, I mean they were pretty much all good. Like I'm not gonna say they were all of equal entertainment value, but on the whole, they were all really good.
What the heck just happened during the Vagabond's turn?
It would help if we paid attention.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Guerric, who is your favorite child?
Okay, so we crafted
repair a boot,
a bag. We repaired a hammer. We repaired a boot.
I'm going to use one of the boots to aid.
We are aiding. It looks like we fought the.
We're aiding Wind Alliance.
Aiding Wind Alliance.
Friendship.
Looks like we fought the otters. I'm not sure if we aided them before
It's
we
magic.
fought them.
I don't think
believe
so.
we did.
Yeah.
Which I would have liked to see.
Did we battle otters? I know otters battled Tinker. Did Tinker?
Oh, maybe we.
I don't think Tinker battled otters.
You're right. You're right. Okay, so otters force that hostility, which is
And
actually probably
then-
good.
Battle the sympathy token.
Okay, feeding the Woodland Alliance, dangerous.
Would you like to play an ambush?
Got an ambush.
Um,
Anything to slow this vagabond down who is at 20 points with 3 hammers?
yeah, I'll play an ambush.
Ooh.
All right. Oof.
So I think Vagabond is maybe on a 2-turn clock right now.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest issue is we have not seen a lot of crafting or a lot of questing
Yep.
up to this point.
But
so
to be fair,
Moving
they
my
have
stuff.
6
I
points
apologize, everybody.
in questables
questables.
All right.
on deck.
Okay. 2 hits.
Yeah, so that they can do.
And
So that's
take
6
the
points
card and-
there.
Yeah.
So just 4 more points.
Yeah. No, it's doable. It just like it's maybe going to depend on what quests come out or what the board looks like. Like there's a world where maybe it doesn't.
You may look at them.
The stars don't align properly.
That's true.
I think more likely than not, though, we have a pretty solid 2-turn clock for Tinker.
If not 1.
I think Tinker maybe goes to Forest.
Let me draw 2 cards.
I don't think so. I mean, you've got 7 in
No,
refresh.
No, not intentionally. I think Tinker gets forced to the forest.
Oh, I don't know. The
really
thing is,
hoping
I
you were
don't.
gonna stay
Where
there,
Tinker's
but-
location, I don't know if the badgers or the
Yeah,
folk
let's see
can
how this
get
works
to
out.
them easily.
In fairness, Tinker has been running away pretty well.
Like, I don't see.
Yeah, Gooey Kablooey, I do agree. I'm not going to get into it here, but I don't think Quest Refresher is 100% the solution, but I would like something for
One
quests.
sec, just.
But anyway, this is not
slowly
the
adding
time or
numbers
place.
in my head.
This is Winter Tournament. Quests are what they are, and we just have to deal with it.
Outside today proved it was winter tournament because it decided to snow a crap ton.
Yeah, decided to snow a crap ton where we are.
I was talking to one of my coworker who's like 45 minutes away, and he's like, "I got a dusting. I wanted snow." He's so disappointed he can't use a snowblower.
Seat 3, Squidmark.
Yeah.
Seats are in turn order.
No. Tinker was drafted 3rd, but he's in seat 2.
Oh, you're right.
No.
You're right. Sorry, my
Squidmark-
brain's.
No,
my-
Squidmark's right.
Squidmark, you were
do not
right.
Apologize.
I flipped Tinker and Badger. That's me. That's me. I'm wrong. Luke. That's a good comment, Luke.
He might not be here next time.
Darth Caboose, Tinker purchased the tea from the otters turn 1 and crafted it.
Yep. Yeah, Tinker had tea off the bat. And I will say, if
Is there a world where you don't win on your next turn as Vagabond?
Darth Caboose,
Like, aside from
yes,
when
he
it's-
paid 4 for it. Yep.
I will say though, if the otters hadn't planned to craft it, I wonder if it would have been better for them to discard it out of their opening hand.
That arguably could
Doesn't it
have
require
helped.
some weird level of infamy.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, you
I'm
guys
trying to
need
figure
to
it
hit him,
out,
but I don't know if
and-
it's possible.
But if I.
Badge is in a rough place
If
because
I
they have to
don't
go
bonk
through.
you,
They have to go
it's
through
like the Otters
Woodland Alliance
and
territory.
Woodland are forced to. You're in like a really awkward corner for bonking though, and you're sitting
Remember,
on
Jason-
two.
Casey, the important thing is to don't.
By Rudy.
Alright.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna.
Wow, getting a lot of Guerric hate today. I like it.
I'd play that tournament. No Guerric? Heck yeah.
I guess you're not even allowed to play.
Huh. All
That was
right.
the joke.
Double Fox Recruit.
No, it just means you have to change your name.
Oh, actually,
Got it.
if I roll
Just
well,
like how Patrick's secretly in this tournament.
Oh yeah. He what did he say he joined as?
Yeah, I
Latrick
feel like
Peter
all
or
the-
something like that?
inspire additional panic elsewhere.
Pat,
Um,
I love you. Get addicted to me.
yeah. Let's go ahead and get to work, I guess. Because we're gonna need to have.
I love the idea of someone wearing a fake mustache when they're not on camera.
I see. I see.
Devil Dan, that's a great question. Lily, what was the most picked map in round 1?
Summer.
Summer map?
pull up
Let me actually double check that, but
I-
I'm fairly confident in my statement.
I was also pretty sure it was summer, but I wanted you to check. I was trying to make you do things.
Yeah, so, okay, this is actually really interesting. It is,
should have decamped this way station.
the summer map had 34%,
Or-
while the winter map was
this
at
one.
31.
Yeah, I knew it was between
Let's
those
go
two.
ahead and get
Um,
bonking.
Okay, my phone is dying, so I'm going to
That's
this
fine.
way.
So yeah, that was actually something that was
Go
being
ahead
discussed.
and-
Summer equals autumn map with randomized clearings. Devil Dan.
At the very least,
Lake map and mountain
go
map
ahead
are
and-
their own. That is how they're listed.
Yeah, their
camp.
lake is actually called Lake Map officially. This is an unofficial variant of the autumn map that people decided to call summer. I did not choose that name. I would just call it autumn map, but
tablet
it is what it
or
is.
statue. Tablet statue.
Yeah, it's the autumn map, but green. But anyway,
So we're gonna incubate
people, we discussed this a bit in round 1. Why were people picking summer and autumn, or summer and winter so much? Autumn and winter. And people said it's because those were the ones that they knew.
Mm-hmm.
So people
So
are just
we-
picking the maps that they know.
I do think we have a decent
We
amount
will-
of digital players who this is their
Leave
first time
that
playing in
up.
TTS,
Yep,
which is awesome.
which is awesome.
But it
Go
also is
ahead,
like, okay,
then.
so we don't know
Not decamp anything.
new
Mountain
content.
Map, we don't know
Exiles and Partisans
Lake
deck.
Map, Exiles and Partisans deck. That's been a fun one for a lot of people to
Yeah.
discover. Don't
Maybe
know
we do decamp this.
Underground Duchy, don't know Corvids, and the two new Marauders factions. Although, to be perfectly honest, I didn't expect anyone to know the two new Marauders factions since they're not officially out. I just
Yes.
didn't
I
have
wanted
that
to spend my turn
expectation.
cracking a wood.
Not everyone has been living the Marauder meta for a year,
It
like
feels
I have.
like that has
Am I
been...
really more dangerous than the Vagabond?
No,
mean, I'm still
but
playing
I
football.
think I'd be able to win if I did that.
I'm sorry, I'm still playing Badger Ball.
Because
Lagnocta Tempesto. When
Yeah,
would
it
you
doesn't
want to
get me
pick
where I
one
need to
map
be
over another?
because-
So it's a great question. It's probably
More time, so
too
if I-
nitty gritty or subjective to like give blanket statements,
I can-
but it's
'cause I
going
can
to
pull
depend
up
on the faction
two
mix.
tablets here.
If you are likely to end up with, Corvids or Vagabond or Badgers, you maybe want to think about picking Mountain Map in the tournament because it has the Lost City, which is great for the consistency of Corvids and Vagabond, and
Badgers.
it's good and bad for Badgers. It's
Yeah,
okay.
That's fair.
If you think you might end up with Wooden Alliance, you probably want to pick Autumn Map. If you think you're going to end up with Riverfolk, you want to pick Winter Map. And then you can take all these sorts of things and you can weaponize them. Like if you see Badgers in the pool
Cool.
and there's another faction that's not going to be hurt by
Yeah.
Lake Map, maybe you
Yeah,
go
yeah,
Lake
yeah.
Map. Because Lake Map's going to really hurt Badgers and you'll be okay with whatever else you're left with.
Do I need
I also
mercenaries?
state
Do I need
that
river
lizards
boats?
like the autumn map
No,
as well.
because
Yeah, lizards like Autumn.
Lizards do like autumn.
So, I mean, you have to think about which factions like which map, which factions are you likely to get,
am I going to be
which
short on
factions
cover?
dislike which maps, and how can you leverage those two things against each other to get the right pick based on what you'll get.
A big thing with Mountain for me,
Yeah, I'm short on
so as like a quick
recover
side
too.
note, is that Mountain
Yep.
has a card for point trade, where you discard a card to get a point. So which factions absolutely do not want to give up cards versus which factions are okay giving up cards. That's a big consideration for me when it comes to Mountain Map.
Yeah. Devil Dent, yes, we are only using two landmarks, the raft or the ferry for lake, as it was originally designed,
If I don't
and we
recruit,
traded out the tower for the
This is
Lost
like-
City on Mountain, because I like Mountain, I don't like the
thinking
tower.
this being-
I think
yeah,
it
think
makes
this
the
is
games
about
too
it.
short and cuts out
We'll
the
go
meat.
ahead, though,
So,
and
Lost City, because
if I
it's
move one down here with our
awesome.
base move,
It's the best landmark. It's amazing. It fits
it
there
works.
perfectly as a trade for tower, and because it had
Let's
the
do
side benefit of helping out Corvids and Vagabond.
Stuff by Rudy, you're
All
right.
right,
Just
so
take what
we'll
pick's
go
pretty
ahead
and what feels good, and
and-
then you're done. That's the game.
go Kraken.
Yeah, Versus. There are like 6
Recruit.
landmarks.
Okay.
We're just only using 2 of them
So
in the
we are
tournament.
recruiting in
Foxes.
Fox, so that will be our bottom left corner with that upside down slight
And
Derpy the Otter.
Derpy the Otter.
we'll go ahead and move one.
Okay, are we
Outrage.
Or sorry, before we do that, we will also craft
There
Mouse
it is.
Partisans and swap meat.
Nice.
All right.
Getting those out of hand.
And now you should flip over your crafted improvements reminder card, so this way it's not in reverse and screwing up my head.
There was probably a strong argument for putting craft after Act with the Retinue. Too late now, though.
Too late now.
All right. And
Cats
then we
also like the
will
mountains to put that keep right on the
move
lost city.
one.
It's hilarious.
You get one from the deck.
It's good for your workshop because it
great.
triples the output of that workshop.
Move.
Great for workshop. It's great for saving
Two.
anybody. It's easier.
We're gonna come up here.
Especially
It's
if
greater
you're
for
fighting-
defending the keep.
defending.
It doesn't save
We will
you
go
everywhere,
ahead
but it saves.
and
It always saves
Saves
you
you
in the
there.
keep.
Battle the Vagabond. Got an ambush.
Surprised I see only 5, and honestly, I
No, I
would
did
have
not.
maybe taken that one relic with me.
Yeah, I would have taken one relic.
Well, he rolled a 0, so
And
I
I will
guess that
use
works.
Partisans.
They did, yeah.
Sorry, thank you.
Yeah, see, this is what I was anticipating, chat. Vagabond gonna get punched and probably have to go to the forest, which will buy the whole table a turn. But Vagabond's probably still on a 2-turn clock.
Agreed. Because once the Vagabond comes out of the forest, there's not much that they can do.
Then
Yeah, no, I mean, I think
we'll
pretty much
pick
any
up,
vagabond win in the tournament
do
is
that.
probably
Do that.
going
Just
to
wanna make sure.
come from the forest. I think it's probably going to be penultimate turn goes to
yeah.
forest,
Break it to you.
winning turn comes out of the forest and wins.
I think I'm
I
cool.
will say with the
I got
new
you
Distant
started with
Vagabond
3
meta,
damaged items, so
I
you should
am-
have 6 total damaged. All right.
I'm
I
happy
will
to
pick up,
see
I'm gonna
that
pick up
vagabonds are
this
getting
tablet.
more turns. Because I
that
know
does cause
prior
me
to that meta, I would
lose
see turn,
this
no
card.
turn, turn, no turn, turn,
Yeah.
no turn.
Then-
Yeah.
I really appreciate them getting the more of their turns than half
we
of
will.
turns.
I agree.
battle
I mean,
Vagabond.
I've been intentionally not
Ambushes.
talking about what I think of the Vagabond's performance so far, or of Despot Infamy, or any of that stuff. But
I absorbed
on the
hit
whole,
and
I am
Mouse Presence
liking
again for 3 more
the
items.
dynamic that the Vagabond has now.
my game
I love the way it
Yeah, I don't know if
interacts
I
with the
just
rest of the
named it to
table
Woodland,
like
but,
this.
There
Um,
was a scenario.
I don't think
where
things are
if
perfect, but I
had
like a lot
sacrificed
of what's
better, I
happening
think I'd
now.
Get to 30 this turn, but it's not there now. I will go ahead and pick up this necklace,
Okay. Purposely getting rid
and
of the
so
card.
this will be bird move. And then that
You are a
will
bad person,
kill,
Devil Dant. I'm sorry.
No,
That
no,
will
you're
kill this
not.
guy as well.
Hey, look, a loyal vizier in the discard.
Cool.
Should be there.
Then
This is
we will
why
go
the
ahead and
official cards,
get
the faithful
moving.
retainers, have a little text box saying not to go there.
I mean, honestly, a part of me kind of feels like the Vizier should also have
alright,
that card.
we
so when
will.
you discard your
Well,
decree,
I mean,
you
it-
don't
There's
accidentally
no
forget.
point.
It says to discard everything but your viziers.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Devil Dan, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it so
could
much.
just stay here, but instead I could move. This would be
Oh, that's a good point,
Bird
RK. I didn't think
move.
about that.
mouse move.
Okay, it sounds like you want to be a bad person, in which case,
Um,
yes, you're a bad person. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
If I move through here, I can rule 3 mouse clearings, but I give a ton of cards.
Oh, that would be feeding Wooden Alliance a ton.
Well, I mean, the
I get
problem
to
right
keep
now
one of my
is the
retainers
Woodland
for
Alliance
recovery.
is between the Badgers and their scoring points and the way stations.
Yeah, alright, let's
Stuff by Rudy. I like how you phrased
there
that.
you go.
Get projectiled into the players.
Okay, that can be mouse.
That is the best way to
Use
say it anything. I
bird.
think.
Not like, not
The
moved or
next one,
teleported. Like,
fox.
the TTS uses the flick function
Then
and
we
flicks it
can,
at the player's hand.
Then we
I
can
am
mouse
replacing
recover.
a lot of my standard words this week
And
with
then
other
we
words,
can
and I
have
like
a bird
that one.
move remaining.
Like, I know I replaced the
Yeah.
word hard with ultra spicy. That's my
Bird
favorite.
move remaining.
Like hard mode difficulties
okay.
in games and stuff. There's
Yeah.
you maybe need some context for that.
Honestly, no.
Alright, so we pack up. You get that top card.
We
just
do
one.
not know where the competitors are from this time.
Taking your swole bird out
I
with
do
his
know
weapon.
that
Oh.
at least one of
What?
them.
Thank you.
I just saw a card go back to the top of the deck.
then
What?
we will...
I'm
Oh, I
confused.
see. Yeah, you are eventually going to get a second one. So yeah, if you... Yeah, so then
Okay.
I
that
think it was
is
just-
bird move.
Oh.
Yeah, well, the lines drew twice and pull them
Bird
back.
move.
Got it.
Then
That-
we'll
then
go
they
ahead
just drew it, so it's
and
fine.
Okay. Okay.
mouse recover for 3 points.
Ooh, 2 a.m. That's rough. I know
My swole bird.
one person's 3
and
hours
then where did
behind
the-
us.
Uh-oh.
They ate each other.
There should be another one.
No, I
Where
don't
did-
see
I
it.
saw it drop on top of this relic. Where did it go?
No, another tablet on my way station. Or another tablet on my board. It just clipped through something.
Yeah, it looks like it clipped through. Is it under the table?
I don't see it.
Okay.
Does anyone see it? I think I'm looking under my board.
Like Nev, it's the same height as the others.
Looking under my wall.
I thought the same thing, but like it doesn't look like it actually doesn't look like it's there.
If I just copy and paste it. If we find it, we'll have to delete the first one.
I mean,
Because yeah, there's only 2 tablets left on the board. They're all
There's
accounted
nothing
for.
in these bags. I don't know where else it would be.
Alright.
Yeah.
But I mean, no big deal. Easy fix.
Yeah, not a big deal. Not a big deal.
We are gonna.
Okay, so we did move,
Wow.
move, recover, which means there's one more
Wowie,
action
wow,
not
wow.
used.
We're gonna pack up everybody, and then move down here.
Battle Rager, it would be harder to fix
And
in real life if one of your
that's
pieces
with our
spontaneously
last bird
disappeared.
move. There's no real reason to even leave
It's on my desk, I still.
anybody behind. Right.
I think this is a point where
Da-da-da-da-da.
the Badgers
Way station.
want to
It's
kind
5
of egg somebody into clearing out their way stations.
4.
So this way they can build another way station that they need at the location they're at.
Luke, my name is Badger now.
Close.
Wait, that wasn't always your name?
This is now Badger Samples Games.
We will go
I release a live badger into a room with a board game and film it and see what happens.
I think we're just gonna live off the land and call it a day.
On a side note, my collection is dwindling rapidly.
Yeah, we'll
Send
live
help.
off the land with one guy.
Please stop.
We'll draw up 4 cards, and there's
I think in a less destructive method, I would like to see is
Oh, sorry.
set it up.
Well, it's too late.
3 a.m. Cat plays board
Needed
games,
to
just
shuffle
record
that in there.
film.
The badger is in the vents. Send help.
Not revolting, gonna spread some sympathy.
Not revolting. Okay. Honestly, a little surprised, but I mean, she might not need it. So
Yeah, I mean, typically you don't want that third base because it's
second
overextending.
base. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, it's third.
I missed the second base. That's where I'm at.
24/7 live stream of our cat and our board game collection. Our cat,
2 more officers.
Sleeps too much for that.
yeah, she's not even an entertaining cat in that way. She doesn't do silly things like
She does
Here
in the
we
middle of
go.
the night.
right, exclusively in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m. The rest of the time she just
Love
sleeps
the
or
lights.
she asks for attention or
Mostly asks for attention.
yeah.
She's probably grumpy right now because I was
I don't think I can win this turn,
sleeping with
unfortunately.
her before.
But I knew that for a while.
I think the Vagabond might have this even with a turn in the woods, just on turn order.
Yeah, I mean, the question that
okay.
Beehive should be asking
Those.
herself is not can she win this turn, it's can she win next.
Next.
Move,
Yeah.
organize.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Ooh, 6 officers. I mean, I think there's a world where she could do it.
Especially with Corvid planning.
Yeah, with Corvid planners, 6 officers, you know, some stacked supporters. I mean, I think she's in a good spot.
I agree.
Recruit.
The question really is, does Badgers have it before her? Because, sorry to say this, Emu, I don't think you're going to win on your turn.
I'm sorry, Emu. I love you, buddy, but I don't think you're winning this one. I'm sorry.
Move.
Oh, interesting. Leaving a base
And organize.
undefended. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
What's that one doing there? Is it just denying rule?
No, it's probably going to move over to the Badgers. Be annoying. I do think Woodland Alliance might be right, though. I don't think there's a world where Badgers don't win on their turn, so I'm wondering.
And then recruit.
I guess just prepping to go over to Badgerland?
So Badgers have no delves.
But they have 2 relic recruits already set up.
One of them's a 1-pointer.
So it's 3 points.
The other
one's
one's
5 points. That's 8 points total.
3, 4, 3, 4. That's going to be 2,
That's my turn.
7, 10 points they're sitting on. Badgers are at 18. That's not a win on its own.
There's so much sympathy to clean up.
Not if you can't battle.
Oh, that's fair.
I don't think Badgers are currently sitting on a win without a craft, which a craft could happen.
A craft could happen.
We have
Dang.
Two. We
a
have one in
fox
each.
and a bunny.
Some ag.
We could,
get my-
if this one survives, it could turn into a way station for a sword.
That's true.
Gather.
Things look a little tough for Badgers, honestly.
They do. They do. Tougher than I realized.
Yeah, I think there's a world where Beehive has this.
And I will swap
that's a world
meet
I would
with
love to live in.
Vagabond.
I mean, Emu could steal a sword here. However, I believe that I do believe that the Badgers also have a swap meet,
Badgers have swap meet. They only have one warrior, so they can't purchase.
but they can try to swap meet.
But
with
they could try to
Vagabond.
swap meet.
It's a gift that keeps giving.
But, I mean, I think Emu's incentivized to
Just
craft
gotta
that
give
sword
gift back.
himself.
Agreed. Agreed. But
Are you sure?
he is now the question.
That was not a question. Those were noises. And not like, all speaking is noises. Like, those were incomprehensible sounds emerging from your mouth. Those were not words.
They were words, I swear. I'll go hide in my corner. I'm not sure if he'll be able to craft the sword.
He can do
I
it.
think the only thing you can do, otters.
He still has the one otter up in that fox clearing up here.
I
That's true.
mean,
That's an
I don't
easy
know.
trade
I'm
post
kinda
craft.
just-
So true.
He's got it no problem if he wants it. There's a
Purple
suit-
potato,
Tough
there's
spot
one
to
sword
be in.
left.
You do have to
One
be
sword.
careful with your prices because the Vagabond is going to have...
If you craft that sword,
the ability to
Badgers,
purchase one of the swords off
I think,
at the
can't
start
win.
of
No, they can
this
still win.
coming
They'd have to
turn
have
that they're
both
about to
other
have,
crafts.
and their turn after the woods.
So
like if you set your prices.
Oh,
to
there is a
4
way
right
station and
now,
mouse.
they
Okay,
literally
there is a way
cannot
station and
buy
mouse.
the sword
and a
start
badger there. I didn't see these two.
I'm gonna start by
Luke, I thought Guerric
Actually, you could always just
spoke
craft
better
swords
Lily than
yourselves.
that, but apparently I was wrong.
Look, that's a very accurate. Oh, we're going for the crossbow. Ooh, dangerous.
Dangerous.
Yeah. Don't forget your point.
But that also still relies on somebody destroying a way station, doesn't it?
Yes. Yeah, because I didn't notice this one. I didn't notice that we can't actually encamp this one. So yeah, this is currently still shutting down badgers.
Yeah.
Lily lizard talk.
I'm just disgusted. Okay, so yeah, there's not much to be done here, which is really unfortunate.
Right. I mean, this poor Emu's in the unenviable position of being the clear loser out of 3 people who are in
See what you're able
contention.
to do.
Yeah, you could burn.
That's true, Squidmark. Nobody's bringing up round 1 records at the moment. No one's being like, hey, we need to stop Rehab because Rehab won his round 1 game.
But to be fair,
you
JC
burn
probably
my,
has it in his mind because this is their second game together. in
My
the
little
tournament.
Their mind, yeah.
down here.
That's what I
It
said.
Is it his mind?
it means I
Oh,
don't have
there.
to give Woodland a card when I move there.
I mean, Germ Curry doesn't eliminate racing. It just I mean, Root is intrinsically
I'm going
a
to commit
tension between racing and
the
policing.
Badger
Like that is the game. Is
to-
just that struggle.
battle in
The struggle that arises from that desire to race mixed with the necessity of
battle the
policing.
sympathy here.
Agreed. Agreed.
Okay.
Stuff by really too mean?
Nope.
I don't know.
And you
No,
can
absolutely
have
not.
this.
Arguably unsportsmanlike? I would understand that. My goodness. But also arguably very sportsmanlike. I mean, it depends on whether you interpret tournaments as simply a platform with which to play the game, or whether you interpret the tournament as a meta game that is played via the means of playing other games. So it's really, where do you focus your attention? Where is the competition? Is it in those games that are linked together by the tournament, or is the competition the tournament, and those games are a means to an end? Because if you perceive it as the tournament is the game, then absolutely, like, you know, meta game, play for ranking, stuff like that. If it's more about just, like, you know, using the tournament as a means to play games, then that's kind of perverting the incentive structure of the micro game to do that.
From my perspective, I totally am fine with someone going after the previous winner, as long as it's not tanking their own game in the current game. Like, it's more.
Well, that's where I'm saying, like, that's
those
if you're perceiving the game as the tournament.
Thank you.
Thank you, PJ Darker.
I lucked into drawing those.
If you perceive the tournament as the game, then that type of stuff is just you playing to your best position, on a meta sense, like on a macro scale.
Yep. Root is a micro game.
Here it is, nuts and cheese. You know, I argued that Warlords should have an extra space on the
I was a little sad. I had
on the horde track.
Through my hands, but
yes, that was just a little cheese, and it would be the first action for command and prowess. You wouldn't have just like an inherent one. You'd have a cheese item it came with. That was the
really
one.
Annoyed.
And you could choose to lavish it away if you wanted to, and go down to 0 actions for command or prowess.
That first turn.
Josh said no for multiple reasons. One of them being that it would be too wide, but I lobbied for it.
Lobbied for the cheese.
Go ahead, Mark, asking the important questions.
I feel like I always see cheddar cheese with mice, but it looks like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, exactly. I was envisioning it as being like, you know, a wedge of yellow cheese but with holes. Yeah.
Are we good? Or are you considering some other?
Oh, yeah, I'd committed another one. I was just deciding what I wanted to do. And I'm drawing a card.
Yeah, just drawing a card.
Hey, there's that T.
Oh God, North Abbott. Double otter games.
But can the otters buy from the other otters? And whose pieces are which? It feels like something I would do would be like, get a second copy of a game. That's something we have done, is got a second copy of a game, painted all of the pieces different colors so we could have more players.
We did that for Spirit Island. We bought 2 copies of Tigris and Euphrates, and we mixed and matched them to make our perfect version. I have been seriously considering buying another copy of Prophecy of Kings so that we have more hyperlanes, and so we can get the plastic that matches better.
Alrighty.
Because we have a first printing where they match very badly.
When I go into the woods, everything refreshes, right?
Everything that's damaged will be refreshed. Items that are not refreshed in your satchel stay unrefreshed.
Are items automatically refreshed when they're repaired?
For evening's rest only.
What?
So those will all.
Oh, we're buying.
Ends up being a moot point, just the volume of tea and things you have.
Yeah.
We're buying the sword.
To grab a sword.
Oh man, well.
Keeps it out of other people's
Gonna
hands.
go.
I want to give full props to Rehab. That is a terrific move right there. That is a terrific move right there. That denies JC the sword. That gives Vagabond another 2 points or sword if they want it. It's not going to hurt Vagabond because Vagabond's going to refresh 3 of those items right now, and then the other 2 next turn.
Items refresh on an evening's rest, because then otherwise.
Big brain move from Rehab. JC should not have said anything.
So what should happen is you should get.
Do otters have another one for sale?
Did you refresh 3 items
Yeah, no.
as soon as you
Otters don't have another one for sale.
your turn starts? So you bought,
Otters
That
did have
exhausted
another
pretty
one
much
for
everything
sale.
you had,
They
right?
discarded it when they
Yeah.
overdrew.
So I
and then you
they?
refreshed 3.
They had
which
2 for
looks like you
sale
did.
because they stole one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm the back.
Did they give it back? Because Otters
Oh,
Otters crafted that crossbow, and that's the only thing in the discard.
Now, when you do Evening's
I'm not sure.
Rest, everything that is damaged
Have a good one, Antic 7.
comes out. And if it's broken, or if it's refreshed, it gets unrepaired. Oh,
did everything legal, right?
is that... I lost track, but it looks good to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the standard Birdsong 3 refresh.
Sure.
Now
So
we're-
yeah, now everything, the sword and the boot will stay zonked,
Yep.
but you'll get them on your next turn.
All right. I'm gonna end in the woods and repair my stuff.
All right, everyone has 1 turn. If more turn to win before
Evening's
I think
Rest.
Vagabond is
I
back.
draw
Yeah,
2 cards.
Vagabond pretty much definitely has it on his turn. It sounds like Badgers don't have it anymore with that sword gone.
I am kicking myself.
Now, I will say, if Beehive takes the win here with Woodland Alliance,
If I
well,
had
and
been
Woodland Alliance has got a great win rate, but seat 4 does not.
slower with
It's
drawing
true.
my cards, I
It's
think
true.
I have it because
We
I
only got
really
an
needed to
18%
move
win
something
rate
in
if
my
you are
retinue.
sitting in seat 4, so that is kind of good to see on the first game.
Powdered Toast Man Main 09. Yes, Rehab won his first round game. He's the only player in this game who won their first round game. Yep. Squidmark heard JC
I'm
lamenting
just figuring out
that
what I
they
need
drew
to
too soon.
throw out.
Take your time. Draw when you are 100% sure you're done. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It's tragic, but it's tragic. But it's happened, I think, a few times so far. Is where somebody's drawn and then realized they missed something.
You delved too deep. Delved too deep.
That's a good point. Love Shard. I didn't.
No, they do.
That's 12 points right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind.
They have exactly as many as they need.
Yep.
Did we go hostile
I
on the
thought-
font?
Freeman, we will have
Section.
non-standard player counts in round 3 if
These are dead?
necessary.
Yep,
5-player
these
games
started.
if possible, 3-player games if we have to.
All right. Let's...
And if everything works out perfectly,
There it is.
4 games.
Yeah, if everything works out perfectly.
Yeah, maybe
It's
if that sword
technically
would come around
possible.
Minute 1.
Statistically
just-
improbable.
Look at this one
Yes.
more time. If there's any scenario, there really isn't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, chat. I think we were talking through most of Emu's turn, but yeah, that giving that one
I
back
think we might got this Woodland.
is pretty
Cool.
great for Beehive. It would have been a
So-
lot harder for her without
We'll
that.
go ahead
Agreed.
and... Oh, you know what? There is a path to winning.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
JC sees it.
What's in Birdsong, right?
Yep. Swap
I'm
meet
gonna
the
go
sword.
ahead and swap meet.
No, don't we still have the same fox problem? We still have the same fox problem. It doesn't work. This doesn't work.
No, there isn't. I can't in-camp and
Yeah.
camp in that order.
Yeah,
Let's still.
I was
I'm
like,
gonna go
I'm
ahead
not sure
and
that works.
Yeah, I keep forgetting these two are right here.
with swap meet.
You know what could give him the win?
Them?
Crafting a bag. Yeah, what could give him the win? Crafting a bag,
Looking for that.
and then crafting League of Adventures Mice.
Looking for something.
That could work. That problem is bag is mouse.
Oh,
And
well, then just craft League of Adventures
Oh, they
Mice.
didn't. There they go.
oh yeah, League of Adventurous Mice would do it. 'Cause we have the coin.
They have the coins, so.
You can have that card back.
Yeah, that is trash.
I needed your sword. Cool. Well,
Freeman, I don't know if it matters. This is looking like a Wooden Alliance
No
win before it
in-camp.
even gets to Vagabond. But
No
I agree. It's probably worth it to try and take it just in case something
recruit
happens.
one guy.
I don't know what would,
Recruit
but
one. We'll hold off on the recruit.
Yeah, because
And we'll just.
oh no, they're not sitting on Corvid
Move
Planners
it right
anymore.
along.
We did see the saboteurs did get used.
Okay.
I missed that.
So
Nebuchadnezzar, JC needs 2 points.
here is 2 moves.
2 points beyond the recovers.
We will then go ahead.
So 12 total.
What's up? What was that ping?
No, that was me. I'm sorry. I'm just doing that.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Man, I needed to grab that sword.
Still kind of crafted it, so I'm not sure how that was gonna work. But
then we'll go ahead and pick up life.
Yeah, Fremen, I think you're right. I think there's a chance without Corvid Planners that Wind Alliance doesn't have it. I'd have to sit here and think about it.
I see 1 clearing. I see.
I see 2 clearings pretty easy.
I see 2
2 more guys. And
2 clearings is easy.
Behind,
honestly, with 6 people.
And then
with a spread sympathy, it should be easy.
I guess recover.
Yeah.
This guy got flipped along the way.
Yeah, you got to spread sympathy.
Because I have 5 actions for that,
no
and so that just makes it 6
either.
actions easy.
All right, so we'll start by recovering.
House. She does need the top
this
spread.
guy in foxes. That'll be 2 points.
So it comes down to a spread.
There are no battles in the Badger's retinue.
That will eat up the fox ambush.
That's a good point, Nebuchadnezzar. Beehive's not talking, implying she wins.
But she's been kind of surprisingly quiet this game.
She has been quiet most of the game, that's true.
Although, when she does speak, it makes her smile.
These.
She is sassy.
I believe that should be 8 points for both of these once they come in.
Very true, very true.
Not a great feeling.
It's rough.
And then we will have to live off the land here. And then we will go ahead and gather the retinue.
That could do it too, Fremen, actually. That's a good point. Revolt in the fox.
Happens.
I could do it.
Oh, yeah. That's very true. That's very true. Makes it much easier, too.
Things are looking pretty good for Beehive.
Yes.
Well, you can't revolt in Texas. Texas has
Texas is mouse.
Texas is mouse, and we already have a mouse base.
That's true. I will say, I'm surprised how easily I'm losing pieces in this map.
Move. I don't think I'm getting another turn, but... Move.
Yeah, I don't think you are, JC. I'm sorry.
Sorry, JC.
Yeah, okay.
Well played.
Well played, though. Absolutely well played.
Thank you, RK. I did remember, but I appreciate the reminder.
Okay.
Okay, I think I win, but let's see if I do.
Good job.
Ooh.
Waterman!
that just like popping up at the bottom of the screen scared me for a second.
Okay, revolting. Unsurprising, so that's a point. And makes spreading sympathy and evening much easier.
I don't know about much easier, but
no,
it makes it...
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
I mean, I'm not convinced this is better than just spreading sympathy and not revolting. But if it works, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Or, sorry, deciding. I'm not going to revolt there. I'm still going to revolt, but it's going to be in a different. Or, I'm revolting.
I know on final turns where you think you're closing it out, the analysis paralysis can just get into your brain.
Yeah.
Moving to Dwight.
Not spreading sympathy.
Craft attack.
Okay.
Yeah, Thungan out of warriors.
Crafting a sack, putting a mouse in it. Good, good.
Go Ikablui. Turns where you can win are the scariest. Absolutely. Especially when you have elimination on the line, you know? Beehive is playing for her chance to keep competing right now.
It's true.
Luke, I believe she did.
She did. If not, the records will show us. Won't do anything. It'll show.
Yeah, because she got 1 for the
No,
trade post,
I
1 for the
might have
craft.
fucked this
Because
up.
she started at 18. I know, VJ Darker. Every time I get amusement out of
I
it.
think I fucked. Wait.
Oh no. Because I think Wind Alliance needed to spread to one of these two, and then recruit, move, organize, move, organize. That's what I thought the turn needed to be. Furman, you get the warrior first.
Yeah, no. When I'm looking at this sheet, she needed to spread. Yeah, either she needed one more officer or she needed to spread. She does not have Corvid planners. It got saboteured.
It got saboteured.
This is...
Yeah, I should have revolted in the other clearing. Too late to take that back though.
I think the other one runs into the same issue, unless I'm not. Am I just not seeing it? Because the revolting over here gives you the 1 warrior here. Move, organize. It's 4 of your actions. You could fit in a recruit. I don't see it from over there. I think it's the same issue, Loveshard. Yeah. If she still had Corvid planners, it'd be no problem. If she'd spread sympathy, it'd be no problem.
But I don't know if she had 3 cards to spread sympathy.
Right. No, I mean she would need 4.
Oh, 4. Yeah, she would needed 3 mouse cards to spread sympathy easily. But the problem is that's
Move,
also
organize.
She would need 4 cards. I was saying.
Yeah. No, I meant up here.
Okay, I guess if you had 3 mouse cards, you could do it here. You could revolt over here, move, organize.
Yeah, damn.
Move, organize.
You didn't even need that actually. You didn't even need to revolt. You could have moved from the bunny base to this fox clearing, and you would have had 2, which has dominance, so you can move out of it then, since everybody else only had 1 piece there.
Okay, fair.
So you could have just gone move, organize, move.
Feels bad. Move and battle the rabbit trading post.
It's tragic. I think Beehive's gonna fall short, chat.
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's so frustrating. That's tragic to see.
It is tragic to see.
I think
You did me in, Beehive. You did me in.
If I had put the base in the other fox clearing, I would have had it. Alas.
Yeah.
Oh, but because then you need 2 points to make up. But
Because you could have spread in multiple directions. I see.
Yeah.
well, I mean, she can only still spread in the 1 direction. I still see the same problem, but
Although you would have missed out on the trade post point, but
No, but like the last sympathy is worth 4 so
yeah.
this is where Emu walks down the river and kills everything.
Mistakes were made.
Yeah, that's always rough to
that's
see.
rough.
So rough.
So close to having it. I mean, she played well. It just
Yeah, absolutely.
it's rough. It can come down to that one mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, trying to get the sword back.
Yep.
I mean, I think that makes perfect sense.
Oh, I should probably also do my draw. And
Yes. Yeah. Before everything gets
Can Rehab win? I believe so.
That does matter.
Yeah, I believe it's very possible for Rehab. Rehab's sitting on 6 points with the quests alone. And look, Rehab's planning it out.
Stole from him.
Thungan, it was otters.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what your options are here.
Oh, it's not great. I'm just gonna.
Just please don't put trade posts down, but you're within your rights too.
He's like, and I will do it immediately.
Just...
Yeah. So Vagabond needs to earn 9 points. Vagabond is sitting on 6 point in quests and 2 points in craft. So that's 8 points right there. And then you just remove any sympathy anywhere. Seems easy.
Farm sympathy with your lone guy there.
Yep, that's pretty much. I'm just
Deck does need to shuffle. It's a good point, Germ Curry.
move there. Here's that.
Yeah, Thungan, +3 fresh quests. That's also makes it a pretty good shot at victory.
It looks like the Woodland Alliance, the River folk is just going around cleaning up sympathy.
Move.
Which, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Like, totally.
Here.
I get it.
Here's that.
Just
What else are you gonna do?
take all the cards. I would have liked to see them take out that base.
Maybe move
It's less for the
there and pop
Vagabond
the
to take
base.
out.
It's more points.
It's fair.
Or-
Yeah, I would like to
yeah,
see.
funds.
Theoretically, I would like to see like all the cardboard around, around that forest removed. You know.
Agreed.
I do not have the mouse cards, so you can take one.
Incident Noisemaker. Rehab pulled it off. It would be
You'd have
2 boots.
So no teas.
No teas, no torch, no boots,
Beehive.
and 1 bag gone.
Mhm.
So it'd be 3 hammers, 2 swords, coins, and 2 bags.
In my first game,
2
too,
swords
I
is
also,
definitely a great,
yeah,
easy
was 1
quest
point away of winning,
potential.
but for a stupid error.
Yep.
That's how it always feels. If it wasn't for that stupid air.
It's rough.
Tragic,
This has been a tight game.
Base. Any ambush woodland?
Where are you attacking?
The mouse base.
Yeah, I will ambush.
Rehab.
No, let it through.
Rehab,
Let
chill.
it through. That's the only odd where we potentially get another turn.
Why is that?
Because that's part of the Vagabond's win condition is
Oh.
burning your...
Yeah,
Let
but
it through then.
Yeah.
I mean, giving otters isn't like I still don't.
It doesn't matter. It's going to roll 0-0.
no, it's gonna roll violence. 3-3.
That would be hilarious
2
though
points.
if Vagabond failed to close this out.
I mean, there's a world where maybe it happens.
There is a world where it happens, because I mean, there's a lot of quests that rely on the tea and the torch. But,
And then I will battle this
I also just think it's funny. I love how made it big,
sympathy
but then
and
made it a
this
color that
mouse
blends in.
clearing down here.
No, I'm
We're going to.
Poor
So,
Beehive. I hope she knows that
point,
she can
and
trigger the
another
outrage
order card gained.
after the base,
Agreed.
because she should at least have 1 extra. But
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yep, I don't have one, so
I'm
here's one from the deck.
disappointed in Emu again. I'm sorry, Emu, for saying this, but
He
I'm
didn't get the
disappointed
fox
in you again.
clearing. The fox one was the high priority.
Fox was Fox.
Fox
for me,
and base.
Fox and base were the 2 high priorities, and we're missing one of those high priorities.
Because fox is where Rehab wants to go.
Absolutely.
My price to 4 because it doesn't matter.
All prices to 4.
There's this crossbow does not trigger infamy. It can turn you hostile if it removes a warrior, but it does not trigger infamy.
Be merciful, Rehab.
Pat, that is not correct.
Why?
Emu gave her
I
one of
don't know.
those cards.
I have no good reason for that.
All right. I refresh all my items.
Vagabond
I'm not
using
gonna buy anything.
its final smash turns into
And the
Giga
fox
Vagabond.
clearing. Then 2 to craft a sword.
Oh right, I forgot that the sword craft is a thing that.
Right, the
they
sword craft is a
have.
thing. This is such a problem. The Vagabond wins.
Oh,
Almost
absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely. Okay, so 6 points brings us to
Okay.
29. So you need 1 more point, which is that sympathy.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we had to remove that sympathy
Yeah,
to
because
have any chance.
yeah, because
Yep,
they
and
didn't have the
then
capability
I
of moving.
will
Yeah, it would have
do a
come
spell
down
boost
to
in a
A
bag.
quest.
Logistics help. And score a point there.
Oh no, couldn't do that because it has to be Fox.
we've done 1 mouse before.
A torch. And a T.
If that's
for
the one
giving
to
a
do.
speech. 2 points.
Oh, Otter's hostile, so that is 1 point. So
Yep.
never mind. Yeah.
And then an errand, which is a boot. And a T.
Yep.
3 points.
So no matter what.
It's not technically by questing, Luke. It's going to be by battle.
And then.
But I agree.
Wait, what's the last quest? Show me the last
I will fight
quest.
the sympathy there.
But I want to know because he could win by questing. If it's double sword Fox,
An ambush.
it's possible.
It doesn't matter.
Could aid twice for winning.
And there's 30.
There it is.
There it is. Good game. Rehab knocking out 3 competitors.
PG.
Yeah. Maximum elimination.
Maximum elimination.
Let me pay the people.
I was dodging you guys as well as I could.
What a funny ending. The first game of round 1, Corvids won. The first game of round 2, Vagabond, who is perceived as very weak in this meta, won. So Rehab, the underdog winner. Let's go.
Lost him.
Congratulate him. Good game, everyone. That was great. That was tragic how it ended. But that was great, everyone. Thank you. What was I gonna say?
No idea.
Oh, I was gonna say, JC, Beehive, Emu, thank you so much for participating in the tournament so far. That is unfortunately each of your second losses, so you're eliminated. Rehab, congratulations on winning. What's up? You're just dancing.
Moving.
But thank you so much, everyone, for playing. This was really entertaining, and it was great having you all. So I look forward to seeing you, Rehab, in round 3. And then everyone watching, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next game at noon Eastern time. I'm fumbling over my words here.
And Rehab, if you could just go ahead and hit the end turn button for me, I would really appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you.
Stats.
I like that.
Yeah, we're testing a stat recording thing, and that's
We're guinea pigs.
Yes, we're guinea pigs. But anyway, thank you so much, everyone. It was really great having you all. I'm going to shut down the stream now, but thank you so much, everyone.
Not a problem.
GG.